to get in, and we will start because the LDBC is strong. We're here in the house, and that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is, y'all. Just got through looking at the fights that I thought I'd be watching, but anyway, well, they took too long. Uh-oh, let's cut off the other. Y'all know what I gotta do. All right, what's up? What's up, BJ? What's going on, man? LDBC, man, we fire. You know, we fire, man. We fire. We're trying to get it in, man. Got to get it in. I had to change all that crap around. And folks, trying to get everybody set. Okay, waiting on Eric. Okay, our panel tonight. Let me see. Almost there. So, guys, we're going to strictly talk women's MMA today. No boxing. I gave the boxing side of my channel. Boy, I gave y'all a treat. I talked boxing during the every day last week. So, what is it? Let's get at it. Got a dry cough today, y'all. I got a dry cough. Trying to get rid of it, but yeah, it's the weather, man. It's the weather. Y'all like that LDBC fire, boy. As the LDBC is fire, baby. It's fire. All right. Got a couple of brothers also going live. Get to the comment section here. All right. Let's see. Let me see who's in there. Okay. I see BJ. BJ, what's going on, brother? D-Style. What's going on, man? D-Style, my main man D-Style. Go subscribe to D-Style Boxing, okay? D-Style, that's my brother, man. That's my brother. I don't care what it is. He is my brother. We don't see eye to eye on everything, but D-Style is my brother, okay? And we're going to talk some women's MMA. I'm waiting on Amazing Eric. That's my podcast partner. And him and I, we're creating a new podcast show on a separate channel, but we're going to use my channel for right now to really, get this thing cranking, So we'll start with my channel, but we're breaking off here probably in the next couple of weeks on a whole nother channel when we do our podcast. So yeah, man. Oh yeah. Oh, it's fire, baby. It's fire. And that's just the way that is. Shoot, man. A lot of stuff going on in the world of women's MMA. This is a release because boxing, boy, that boxing stuff gets stressful, man. Good grief. And you got guys going back and forth, going crazy, man, on this boxing deal. It is. It's a lot of guys going crazy. Ah, man. D-Style, Holly Holm is acting up. Holly Holm, she's showing her butt, man. She's really showing her behind because, what's going on, man. What's going on is that, so everybody, always want to put blame on Cyborg. They always want to. And, Cyborg at first, turned the fight down because they were offering her less than $200,000. She made 200 grand, fighting Tanya Evinger. And they offered her probably, they offered her a lot less than that. And Chris Cyborg was like, well, a fight of this magnitude, a fight of this magnitude should have definitely, been worth more. And I agree with Cyborg. So Cyborg turned down the first offer. And, people started really getting on Cyborg. Oh, Cyborg should have just took the fight. She's being a diva. She's being this. She's being that, And Team Holly Holm, they turned down a fight. They turned down the money. Okay, but nobody's holding Holly Holm's feet to the fire. How you gonna explain this? They're not. Nobody is holding Holly Holm's feet to the fire for them turning down it, but everybody want to be on Cyborg. It's like, what the hell? It's like, okay, people still want to bring up Cyborg using doping back in the day. Okay, people want to bring that crap up. And I sat back and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess everybody forgot about. I mean, let's look at all the people that's been caught doping. Okay, let's look at these people: Chael Sonnen, okay, Brock Lesnar, John Jones, okay, Anderson Silva. I mean, you got so many people, man, so many people. Okay, BO9. Oh, what's up, BO9? What's going on, man? What's going on? 8 Triple H. What's up, man? Yeah, man, Triple H. I agree. They should have paid Cyborg. Cyborg was content. Whatever they gave Cyborg, she was content because she was ready to fight. Whatever Chris Cyborg received, she was content. But it's Holly Holm. Now, Holly Holm and her manager came out and said, well, we'll wait for an offer that's better, or, it'll be something in the future, which I'm like, come on, man, you got to be crazy, man. You got to be crazy. But nobody's going to hold Holly Holm feet to the fire, but I am. I mean, but the coach will. But the coach will. The coach is going to hold Holly Holm's feet to the fire. Okay, got some guys in there. BJ, my man BJ's in the room from Sports Scrutiny, guys. That's a good channel. Him and Rob do a very, very good job there. Triple H is in the house. D-Style Boxing is in the house. I think he still is. Yank my dandy doodle. Oh, God, dog kind of name. Okay. And TJ, my man TJ is in the house. Yeah, this was a very bold call out by Valentina Shevchenko. Okay. It was an extremely bold call out. And you know what? Maybe Valentina is trying to even a playing field. Like, Paige, why you want to fight these ultimate fighters? How come you want to fight them? Fight a real fighter, Paige. Fight a real. No, you should have fought Jessica I, Paige. You should have fought Jessica I, Paige. How you gonna explain that? How is Paige VanZant gonna explain this? How, y'all? I mean, come on, let's think about this, man. So Valentina Shevchenko, probably one of the best strikers in MMA in the women's division. Probably one of the best strikers, Just pull Paige VanZant's whole card. And I know some people, they're gonna get mad at me saying that Valentina pulled Paige's whole card. But it's true. Valentina pulled the whole card on Paige. My man Bullet Co. My man Bullet Co. is in the house, guys. Bullet Co. is in the house. The jig is up, everybody. The jig is up. My main man is in the house. Okay. See if he's listening or, whatever he's doing, but he's in the house. Hot dogged it. Yeah, you know what? This is a fight I probably wouldn't want Valentina to take. I mean, because we all know Valentina would go in there and just destroy Rose. I mean, she would. I mean, not Rose. God, why am I saying Rose? Paige. Oh, man. She would. Valentina would go in there and she would completely destroy Paige VanZant. Everybody, come on, guys. We all know this, okay? We all know this. How do we not know this? Nobody don't want to see Paige VanZant. I mean, now, would it be fun seeing Paige get slapped around the octagon a little bit? Yeah, it would. I mean, I would enjoy Valentina slapping Paige around. I would enjoy that. Okay, I'm not being mean or fun. I'm just being honest. But then when I look at the landscape of the fight, I really want to see Valentina. I want to see Valentina get in there, and everybody wants the Joanna Jędrzejczyk fight. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Joanna Jędrzejczyk is gonna fight Valentina out to shoot. I don't think she's gonna do that. After she just got worked over by Paige VanZant, think about it. She got knocked out by Paige, and Valentina was beating the hell out of Paige in training camp. What do you think Joanna Jędrzejczyk is going to be able to do against Valentina? See, why are people trying to build up this legendary super fight between Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Valentina Shevchenko? Why are they trying to build up that fight? That really there's no fight to build. We know who's going to win. Valentina is going to go in there and completely smoke, okay, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And I know that I'm going to have some Joanna Jędrzejczyk fans rolling around, getting upset, getting mad. Guys, this is the truth. Okay, Valentina will smoke Paige. Valentina will destroy Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Folks, it's a fact. Unless Valentina loses a leg and she cuts off both her arms, that's the only way that Joanna Jędrzejczyk defeats Valentina Shevchenko. Folks, that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. I made some Jędrzejczyk fans mad last week. I made a couple of those guys mad. They were so mad. Calling me MFers, you bastard. They were calling me everything under God's hot sun. And I sat back and I said, man, these guys, why are they so mad? Why are they so mad? And I wonder, do these guys got a Napoleon complex with some of these guys? Some of these guys got a Napoleon complex. They got a Napoleon complex, and I clicked on a guy's profile. And I'm going to tell you what this guy had on his profile. Guys, this guy had photographed, when he had a video A guy getting mad at me had a video of a stuffed animal, of a stuffed animal, and there was a stuffed animal bouncing around the screen. This is what kind of guy was getting mad at me. My man Dale Phillips, eye candy. Yep, you're right. Tay Tay Brown. What's up? What's up? What's up, sister? What's up? All right. Yo, what Jim? What's up, man? Okay, UFC jokes. Valentina wants to belt at 125 and then back at 135 to collect the other one. I could agree with that. I think Valentina is still obsessed with Amanda Nunes right now, but I think Valentina is going to, she's going to lose. She's going to lose the battle, but win the war. That's what Valentina has decided to do. So she's going to go down and her quest to win that title at 125 pounds, she's going to do it. She is going to do it. And then when she wins the title at 125 pounds, then and only then will she rematch Amanda Nunes for the third time. I think that's the plan that Valentina Shevchenko is going to do. Okay? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to tell you something, TJ. We really need to talk about Amanda Nunes. We do. And TJ, you and I, we agree on some things, we disagree. Okay? But looking at Amanda Nunes's resume, and I should have put this in the title. You know, we guys, we got to argue. I mean, is Amanda Nunes, because if she can avenge a loss to Kat Zingano, and it appears that she might be fighting either Holly Holm or Kat Zingano. If she fights Holly Holm, I'm gonna make a video every day. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna send videos to UFC. I'm gonna send video to Team Home. I'm gonna send videos to you. I'm gonna send videos to your mama. I'm gonna send a video to your daddy. Everybody gonna get a video if Holly Holm fights. Okay, Amanda Nunes for the title. Everybody gets a video. Nobody. Your dog getting a video. Your cat getting a video from the coach. Okay, it's just what it is. My man Rob Lee, what's up, man? Rob Lee here to hear some women's MMA talk, man. Everybody rolled out. That's cool. Hey, you know what it is, man. But I'm telling y'all, man, Amanda Nunes is an OG. She's an OG, y'all. Y'all know it. And I put this LDBC flame up here, y'all. See, we be flaming these dudes. We be flaming them. Okay. Okay, Bud. I ain't gonna send a. You know what? I'm gonna put the captions on for your mom, Bud Jim. I'm gonna put captions on. I'm gonna make a video, and I'm gonna download it, send it to you, and I'm gonna put captions on for your mom so she can look at this. Got my man the BO9263. Let's talk about Amanda Nunes's legacy. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm finna go on and say it. I think Amanda Nunes right now is the #1 pound for pound women's MMA fighter right now. I think she is. Okay, we can go back. We can really and truly go and look at what Amanda Nunes has been doing. Okay, let me cut off this screen share. Screen share is a great tool, man. I love screen share, but let me stop it though. Let's go back. Okay, Amanda Nunes, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and I know some people are gonna disagree with that. Yeah, Coach Amanda Nunes isn't the best. She isn't the best ever. Yes, she is. Be quiet. She is. And I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, who am I missing here? Rob Lee. Okay, hold on, guys. All right, Amazing Eric, my broadcast partner, he is here, and Eric is going to join the hangout. And Eric, guys, I want you guys to know that please feel free to clown Mr. Eric. Eric thought that Holly Holm, and I keep telling him this, that he thought that Holly Holm had a chance to beat Chris Cyborg, and Holly Holm is not fighting Cyborg anymore. Eric, how are you going to explain this? Smash the like button, smash, smash, smash. Amazing Eric, it's just laughs. Eric is going to be mad at me. He really is. But let's talk about this resume and Amanda Nunes, guys. We have to. Okay, if we look at the resume of Amanda Nunes, her resume is solid. And I'm going to probably get to argue with Eric right here. You know, when Eric comes on, okay, I'm probably going to get to argue with this guy. Because let's look at Amanda's resume. Amanda's resume is intense, okay? She's probably, to me, in my opinion, she's got probably the best resume right now in women's MMA, okay? All Amanda Nunes would have to do to solidify this whole thing, okay? All she'd have to do, okay? is she would have to go and avenge that loss to Kat Zingano. That's it. Okay. Yeah, TJ, he did. He did. He tried to give Andrea Lee a pass on them diuretics. Hey, he coming in too. Eric will be here. He sure did. Eric, how you gonna explain this?
Yo, man.
How is Eric gonna explain all
Yo,
of this?
yo. I don't even. I'm my boy. I see my man TJ's getting in on your act, coach. That's supposed to be my dude right there, TJ. That's supposed to be my dude. Anyway, no, man. What's up, family? What is up? What we talking about, man? What we talking about?
Hey man, we got my partner in crime, Amazing Eric, man. Right now, I just kind of moved it over, man. We were going to get into the argument of Amanda Nunes being pound for pound #1 right now
Oh,
in the
okay.
sport of women's MMA. And I figured, you'll be on, and then and sorry guys, I know some of y'all probably wanted to join the broadcast, but the people that are coming on, we had already agreed in advance that they would come on, and we're waiting on Lakeisha, waiting on Lala right now to get herself in, and Lakeisha, come on. I told you to put down that ham sandwich and chicken cheese sandwich. I told you put that
Uh-oh.
sandwich down.
The club sandwich. Drop that club sandwich,
Yeah.
Lakeisha. Drop it.
Yeah. You showed me a picture of that sandwich. That stuff not good for you. You need some fresh fruit and vegetable. That's what you need, Lakeisha. Okay.
But look, yo, coach, let me jump in and say this. Let me jump in. First of all, I saw it up to 20. It was up to like 16. Now we got 6 likes. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. I think somebody just came in, coach, because I hear the echo.
Let
Is
me see.
Lakeisha?
Lakeisha. No, that's not her. I think
Okay. That might
that's
have just
the
been coming off
that's
the
the ghost of
speaker.
Holly Holm, man. That's the ghost of Holly Holm.
You know what? I'm just gonna let you keep clowning me with that because it makes for good TV. It makes for good TV for us. I do want to swing back through though and talk about. I think we should talk about what TJ was talking about with the diuretic and Andre Lee. But I want to ask you this about. Yeah, I got to talk about. I got to talk about it because I wasn't giving her pass. I wasn't giving her pass, but I got to talk about it. But anyway, I want to ask you now. Let's stick to subject. Let's stick to subject matter. So we're talking about Amanda Nunes being #1 pound for pound, and that's what you feel. So you're saying that at 135, you're saying Amanda is for sure clear cut the pound for pound #1 right there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Anybody want it, they can get it. Anybody want some of this, you can get it. Okay.
Comment section. I need my comment section to start talking now. Where y'all at? Somebody start. Do you guys agree with Coach? Is Amanda pound for pound? Somebody start talking. I know somebody got something to say about that.
Because I'm finna mess all y'all up. Anybody
Coach,
want it, they can get it.
well, let me throw the first question out to you, Coach. If nobody said it in the comment section. So let me throw the first question I hear being thrown out about that. I'll go ahead and throw it at you as we just warm it up till Lala gets in. What do you have to say to people who are saying that she can't be pound for pound #1 because she had two? Some people call it two. I think she clearly beat Valentina the first time. The second one was questionable. But what are you saying on people who want to say she can't be #1 pound for pound because she still doesn't have a clear, decisive win over Valentina yet?
Look, man. Look. It doesn't matter because her hand was raised. Okay, we can say I thought Valentina won, but what am I gonna say? Her hand was
Mhm.
raised. So now we know that Amanda Nunes actually does own 2 victories over Valentina. Look, whether we see it or not, whether we think who won or not, okay, listen, that's just the way that is, okay? That's just the way that is. We can't change the past. We can only hope for the future, and we can hope in the future Valentina will fight again after she wins the flyweight title. We can hope this. We can pray for this. That's fine, okay?
I
But
hear you.
I'm explaining to y'all that Amanda Nunes has 2 victories, whether we like it or not. Okay, these are facts. This ain't my emotion and opinion anymore. These are facts.
This is real
That's just
talk,
fact.
huh?
Yep,
Coach,
that's
what
how.
about what your man Vood said? What about what Vood said? I'm gonna get all you guys in the comment section. Vood said after Valentina has her 125-pound belt, she will give Amanda the pound for pound PG-13 whooping on the planet and get her belt too. What about that, Coach?
You know what? I think Valentina can do it. 3 times a charm. If you can beat Valentina Shevchenko 3 times, then you are an all-time GOAT. Okay. And Amanda Nunes got 3 wins. I mean, she got 2 wins already over Valentina. So if she were to do it a third time, see, I don't think Valentina is going to take the fight again with Amanda. I don't think they're going to meet up. She's got to win that. She's got to win the flyweight title. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
She has to win the flyweight title for even to make it even marketable because now she'll have a title and then it'll be okay, champion versus champion,
Mm.
basically. So Valentina
Yeah,
will have her hand in there to
yeah.
be the first woman in the UFC to ever hold 2 titles. So that's I'm telling you. If Valentina was a class, I'd have gotten an A. Okay, if Valentina was a class, I mean, I'd have gotten an A.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that's what she gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Mm.
Lala
You see
is
her,
in
coach.
Lala is in the comment section, and she was eating a ham and chicken sandwich
It has
with
some bacon
cheese
on
on
it.
it,
It has some bacon
and
on
she
it
had a
too.
little bacon on it. It was
Mm-hmm.
unhealthy,
Yes,
and
sir.
she is supposed to be in the chat right now. She was supposed to be on the podcast panel tonight, and Lala is in the comment section choking it up with you guys instead of accepting my invitation. Eric, how the hell is she gonna explain this?
I don't know what. You know, Lala's family. So, you know, we're gonna have to be real super nice to Lala. And Lala, if you do come on, we won't put you on the spot, my friend. We'll just let you go with the flow and do that. And as you think about it, Lala, I see my man Eye Candy has come through here 2 to 3 times, coach. Eye Candy, you see him right there with the emoji with the little thinking face, because Eye Candy's out there thinking. That's what he's doing tonight. So what he wants to say is, he said a couple of times here that Amanda is scared of Cyborg. So what do you think? Do you think Amanda, because I know you talk about Cyborg a lot, coach, I do too. We all talk about Cyborg a lot.
Yeah.
Do you think Amanda would ever dare step up and take that Cyborg challenge?
Yeah. Well, first of all, Eric, let's go to your word. You call it a segue.
Okay, okay,
I think
okay.
Eye Candy is a woman. I think you've insulted this woman's. I
Let
think you've
me,
insulted this
coach,
woman.
coach,
Okay.
let me do this. Let me handle this apology right here. Eye Candy, if I so much apologize about that. Eye Candy, I should have known. Eye Candy, everything. I apologize, Eye Candy. Eye Candy, Miss Eye Candy. Instead of bro, I'm gonna say sis. Sis Eye Candy just wanted to know, do you think that Cyborg, because I'm not gonna let you get out of it, coach. I'm not gonna let you get out of it, coach. I saw you just try to segue out of it. Do you think that Amanda Nunes would fight Cyborg? I feel you trying to get out. I'm not letting you out. Sorry about that, Eye Candy. But go back to the question, coach. Come on now.
Man, I'll be a wet frog on a lily pad on a hot summer day. God, dog. Okay, man. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Yeah, I think Amanda's scared to death of Cyborg. And you know what? And I got to be honest. I mean, I got to be honest. I think she's scared to death. I think she wants no parts of Chris Cyborg because that fight was already offered. And guess what she did? Oh, I don't want to fight my Brazilian sister. No, you didn't want to get a
Oh.
Brazilian. You didn't want to get a Brazilian PG-13 child. You didn't want to get a Brazilian whooping. That's what you didn't want to get, Amanda Nunes. Okay, let's just put it out there. Hey, at least Valentina, at least she said, hey, if Cyborg fight was ever offered to me, I would fight Cyborg. Valentina didn't even flinch. Amanda Nunes started stuttering and what? How was
Whoa.
Amanda gonna explain all of this?
Dale Phillips feel the same way. You see Dale Phillips right there, coach. No, Eric, Amanda would never take that work. She's already pretty much admitted it. So hey, and look, here we go. Somebody asking me, am I gonna give Holly a pass on Doug and Cyborg? See, look, see, coach, this is your
No,
fault. You started
no,
this.
no.
No, she don't
Holly
get a pass.
Holm does not get a pass. Holly Holm does not want to work. And let me tell you the story here. Now, everybody was getting on Cyborg. Oh, yeah, well, Chris Cyborg didn't take the fight. She should have took the first offer. And now you
Oh,
got Holly Holm on promoter, Lenny Fresquez, talking
oh.
about, well, the offer wasn't good enough, and we will see what the offer is. I told y'all. But is anybody holding Holly feet to the fire on this? No.
Mm.
How is Lenny Fresquez, Mike Winklejohn? I'm gonna leave Ray Jackson. I like Ray Jackson, but how are they gonna explain all of this?
See, and here's the thing about this, coach. Here's the thing. And everybody knows that's why my man TJ was picking fun. All you guys know I'm a Holly fan. Everybody knows I'm a Holly Holm fan. But no, I would not give her a pass on this. That is, we have to keep it real. We have to keep it fair. You know, I love being fair. We have to keep it fair. I personally thought, and I said this on the video, coach, I think I said it to you off air. When I saw Holly jump up and do that jump kick on that bag, I said, Holly's not trying to do this fight for real. It seemed to me like it was something about attention or maybe building her name. But when I saw the jump kick on the bag with Cyborg's face on it, because I know Winklejohn actually knows the MMA really well. And I think Winklejohn knows if he was really going to put Holly in with Cyborg, I don't think he would have kept stoking and doing stuff like that. I don't think he would have set Holly up for that. I'm sorry.
Lala has joined us, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Well, my good friend Lala has joined the conversation, and
Hey guys. How
just
you
tell
doing?
everybody, hey, we got this lovely woman here. She's here to, help me and Eric stay civilized today.
Yes, sir.
Ah. And
What's
no,
up?
I was not eating a ham sandwich, y'all. Okay.
Okay. All
Not
right
I
that.
did.
now.
I was eating a ham
I,
sandwich.
No, well,
Okay.
Eric kind of he put that out there. I just repeated what Eric said. That's what I did.
I don't put nothing
You know?
past you, Coach. I don't put anything. He is a nice person.
Thank you, Lala. Thank
Oh,
you, my
Brandon,
family.
I'm so welcome. You know,
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
yeah.
We're so glad you're here, Lala. We're so glad you're here. And Lala, and we won't put up, this is not a big quiz example. I just want to know because
I
already,
appreciate
no, I
that.
got your back. I got your back. I have your back, my friend. But I do want to know, do you, I think I already know the answer to this, but do you give Holly a pass for not fighting Cyborg? Do you give her a pass?
No,
Okay, that's
no, no, no. I don't. No, I don't. I mean, I was kind of over it, but I know I don't give her a pass because she should have went in there, and I think she should. I wanted to see him fight
yeah,
personally.
yeah, me
I
too.
wanted to fight. It
You
probably would
are
have been a.
you are a savage. You just wanted to see Holly be in a bloodbath. You are such a savage. Are you serious? How you gonna explain this one?
Easy, coach.
It's
I
oh my,
really wanted to see them fight. I really wanted to see, what Holly, really had in her. But I guess, mm, I guess I,
well,
I
Well,
check
Holly,
don't
this.
do that.
Check this.
No, she
Check
should have.
this.
She should have just did it. Regardless if you was gonna get murked all over the place.
hey
It's
Eric.
Yes, sir.
No, go ahead. I didn't mean go ahead. Keep talking. This kind of reminds me of a song that Holly Holm reminds me of, and I'm gonna see if y'all remember this.
Oh,
Eric, Eric, you might not. I don't know. You might not remember this song, Eric, but I know
give
me
it
and
to me.
Lala, we probably know this song. Let's see.
he always
Oh
sings.
yeah,
Uh-oh, we
yeah,
got a song coming, y'all. We have a
yeah.
song. I want y'all to
I
be, hold on.
I got a song. There's a song.
That's
We got.
that's A Keys, right? That's Alicia Keys.
We need to ask Holly this. If you ask me, I'm ready. If you ask me, I'm ready.
If you
Uh,
ask me, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm thinking about Alicia Keys. Now, check this out, coach, because we do need. I see a question from Eye Candy again about, well, she said Waldo Anderson. I'm figuring she's talking about Megan Anderson, but we're gonna bring that one up too because we don't no passes. Tay Tay, look, see Tay Tay knew that was unthinkable. She was on it, coach. But check this out. No, this is what Coach and Lala. I got this question for you, coach. It was something I was gonna ask you tonight. Have you guys, and even out here in the comment section, everybody listening to this, have you guys ever said something and didn't think, and I think all of us have done this, you said something like, oh man, we do this, I fight this person, and you really didn't think it was gonna, it was gonna catch fire like it would, or like maybe back in the school days when you said, oh man, I knocked that dude out. And then before you know it, somebody told that dude, and then he was waiting on you after school, and then you sitting in class. Then you're sitting in class looking at the clock. You're like, man, it's almost 3:10. The bell gonna ring. What am I gonna do? Coach, do you think it's a chance that maybe when Winklejohn just said that stuff, that he really didn't think it was gonna get this far? That when he was just kind of talking and he didn't really think he was gonna really have to deal with Cyborg like he did? Is that even possible?
Winklejohn. You know what? I think Winklejohn's a clown.
He started all this stuff. He started all this.
And then I would say no to that. He's not ready. He's not ready. Winklejohn, they were not ready. And I think he just said that. I think he said that to try to build, up because you got to think about it, man. Holly Holm was losing relevancy. She was losing it. I mean,
That's it.
she was getting beat up. Getting smacked around the octagon. Got smacked around by Valentina. Got kicked and punched by Jermaine Durandame on time and late. Then she got choked to death by Misha Tate. I mean, come on, man. I mean, she been getting it. Holly Holm been getting that work, y'all. She has been getting work, and she get that win against Betsko Hale. So okay, you knock out a Brazilian. Oh, now you call out the baddest Brazilian on the planet, Chris Cyborg, and you call out for months. Because why? Because right now, I think at this moment, I think Cyborg is a hot attraction right now, honestly, because everybody talking about Cyborg, and it's the person that you love to hate. I don't. I like Cyborg, but
Me too.
the majority of the media, they love to hate Cyborg. So why not attach your name to the hate? Why not
Exactly.
say, you know what, we'll go in there and we will whoop Cyborg's behind. And then you know what? You know what you do? Then you get all the Holly Holm simps. Okay. You
Mm.
get these simp dudes that they're praying for that magical head kick that's gonna just kick Cyborg and knock Cyborg. These simps, You know, they want a storybook ending. You know, these
Uh-oh.
guys, they're sitting on YouTube, right? They're watching videos. They're on Holly Holm's social media accounts. They're trying to look for photographs of Holly Holm in bikinis. I mean, we know these guys, okay? They're there. They're commenting on your videos, Eric, my videos, Lakeisha. They're probably being rude to you, okay? They think this head kick from heaven is coming. I mean, but I think it's
Yeah,
gonna be the beat down from hell.
What do you
yeah.
think? Go ahead, Lala. Go ahead, say it.
I was just gonna say, usually,
Uh-oh.
and feet. I mean, and she comes back. She just bounces back, like it. So I mean, that she would anticipate that kick. So I mean, it could happen. I mean, I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but no.
To me, just if your only thing for Holly to win, and again, this is coming from a
Mm.
Holly fan, but if your only thing for Holly to win is her to score that knockout head kick, that is like if you flip it over to boxing, that's like hoping Juan Marquez hits somebody just like he hit Manny Pacquiao when he knocked him out. It's like the knockout head kick is good, and she's done it a few times, but just to hope for like it's almost like hoping to catch lightning in a bottle, just to hoping to get that kick. And it's not that bad of odds because it is something that Holly has done multiple times. But just when I hear people saying it's going to be the knockout head kick, it makes me think maybe you don't have a lot of faith in her actually winning, because that's not to me, that's not a really confident breakdown of how she's going to actually pull it off.
Yeah, I like Holly to be,
Yeah,
my personal opinion. I think she barely be,
yeah, that's just how that is. And coach, we got to do it. Lala, we got to do it because they keep saying the name Megan. And coach, let me tell
Hold
you,
on, hold
coach,
on.
before we go ahead.
We gotta address my man Bullet Code. He's in the room. You know he's in the
Okay.
room.
Okay.
And we got to get this question in real quick, and then you ask the other one.
Go
Okay, he
for it.
says, what dollar figure is the breaking point for this could be considered a duck?
Great
And
question.
I think it's a good question. We could probably all answer that. I'll start off. I mean, listen, Holly Holm took $500,000. She was paid that to fight, Misha Tate. That's what she was paid. And Misha Tate made what, about $92,000. She made 46,000 plus another 46,000 for a win bonus. So Holly Holm was paid substantially more money. So I couldn't imagine Holly Holm taking less than that to fight Cyborg, who's a much dangerous threat, who's a bigger name than Misha Tate right now. You know, I can't see Holly Holm going less than $500,000. And unfortunately, if Holly Holm turned down, because they turned the money down, whatever they were offered, they turned it down. Okay, so my guess is it probably was a little less than $500,000. Okay, probably. I think this is still a duck because I know that they were going to pay Holly. They had to have one came at her with a strong six-figure payday to get in the octagon with the baddest woman on the planet. They had to. Okay, there's no way they're going to come at Holly Holm with $50,000, $75,000. They wasn't going to do that because the girl promoter Lenny Fresquez. And every time I say his name, I sound like I'm drinking a fruit drink or something. Fresquez. He he came in and
Oh
he
Lord.
said that the offer got turned down because it wasn't enough money. So I think it was less than 500K. That's my opinion.
Okay, so that's what you think it is. I don't even really consider it like I've said this multiple times, coach, and Lala, you've heard me say this too. I don't see anything wrong with Holly and Team Holly Holm saying, Dana and the UFC, this needs to be the biggest paycheck you guys have ever cut me because I'm fighting Cyborg. So I'm not mad at Holly for demanding top dollar, but what I've always said is there is something in me that's just, it won't stop thinking this. I'm starting to feel like they knew all along they weren't going to fight her. So I'm kind of starting to really think that it didn't matter where the money actually ended, unless it was just in the millions. But it didn't, maybe even if they would have said 500, they'd be like, nah, we're not ready. Because like I said, whenever you start saying they are not giving us the number that we wanted, nobody can argue. That's an argument that nobody can really argue back to you on that, because your personal dollar figure is your personal dollar figure. So when they started kind of, I'm not going to say hiding behind that, but when they started to say, we're not being offered the money we want, I'm like, they really don't want this fight. That's just how I was thinking about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Undeniably so.
Yeah, I don't even know. And coach, now before we do this, and Lala, please help me hold coach hold the reign on coach before I say this name. Before I say this name, everybody in the comment section, you guys help me now. Help me. because he'll go off when I say this. We got to bring up Megan Anderson. Now, Coach, stay, Coach, stay respectful. Coach, stay. Lala, help me on this.
Okay.
I don't know if I can help.
But I want to ask Lala. I want to ask Coach. I want to ask everybody in the comment section, because this is not a rhetorical question. I don't know the answer to this. Cyborg doesn't have a fight. Megan Anderson is obviously, I don't know if she's all the way back, if she's been cleared to fight yet. But what is Megan Anderson saying now? What is her, thank you, Stamina. What is her, I hate to say excuse, but what is her reason now? What's the latest for not fighting Cyborg? Anybody know the latest?
Look, Lala, I'm gonna start with you.
I haven't heard anything from what you said it right. Excuse.
Oh man, see Lala, now there you go. You acting like Coach.
Hey, excuse. I mean, yeah, that was a duck. That was the duck goose. Yeah. That's she was scared. I mean, it's okay, and it's okay. You know, Holly wanted some Merc money. You know, she wants some retirement. It's understandable. You know who you
Yeah.
So,
Oh shit.
she stated that, if the price is right. Yeah, Megan is not ready. She ain't ready for that work. That's all she's just saying. She didn't.
I feel you. See, Coach, see how respectful that was? See how respectful the Lala did was.
Okay.
See how that respectful. Now, Coach, we're going to ask you the same question, Coach, and I want you to be mindful of what our friend Lala just did.
What Jenny said, Megan wants to stay pretty. Did you daggone right?
Hey, and TJ just said, I'm about to give Megan a pass. I'm always giving people a pass, because y'all know how I am. So, Coach, what do you think about it, Coach? Speak on it, Coach.
Okay. Now I promise, I'm not going to be mean or.
There you go.
I promise. Okay. Megan, she's still upset for getting her whole card pulled. Folks, that's just how it is, okay? She's still upset. Okay, she's still upset about this. She's still trying to figure out a way to, actually get her name back out there, because now everybody think that, she was afraid of Cyborg. I don't care what she tells us. First of all, let me tell you, Megan is rude to her fans, Hey, well, it's my stuff, and I'm not telling anybody, and you fans, and Cyborg got all these irate friends. Well, we wouldn't be so irate if, you pulled out of the fight. Now, everybody was thinking it was a pregnancy. Nope, wasn't a pregnancy. God almighty, what could it have been? Well, then people started saying that she was having visa issues. Nope, because she trains in Kansas all the time, right? That's where she trains at. She trains here in the States. So, nope, how is she going to explain that one? So, Coach Shelton Harrison and team and fans, we messed that up. We single-handedly messed that one up. Okay. Now, now it's okay. Well, it's my stuff. It's just my personal stuff that I got. Okay, great. So your personal stuff, then we got to assume that you didn't want to fight. You didn't want to fight. And I actually alluded to, and Megan Anderson puts a lot of stuff for mental health. And this is something I can't joke about. And I think that she really does have like a type of mental health issue that's preventing her from actually seeing herself fight, and it happens, fighters, some fight people in general have mental health issues. Some people do. And she probably does have them, or probably is trying to resolve them before she fights Cyborg. That's the only other thing. And then, having the pressure of fighting Cyborg memeing you to death, Cyborg on social media telling you that you finna get this work. Okay, then she called in the area Hawani, pulled the card right there on the show, told you, hey, stop running your mouth. Let's go on and get this fight in right now. You see?
That was ugly. That was ugly.
All that stuff weighing in, man. It was a lot of pressure, man. So she was like, because if I go in here, I'll get my head popped right off of my head.
Wait, y'all notice Coach said she'll get her head popped off her head, not her head popped off her shoulder. Y'all, I don't know if you guys heard that. Coach said she would get her head popped right off her head. So that's when it's real bad. Now, Coach, Lala, everybody in the comment section, Tay Tay said something really interesting. She said, just right here, she said it was personal and she don't have to explain. There are a group of people out there that support Megan, and they say if someone says they have personal issues, we as the fans should just leave it at that. We should just respect that. Coach, how do you respond to that?
why didn't people respect Jermaine Durandemay's personal problems? Because, first, now Jermaine had 3 different stories, just like Megan. Jermaine said it was her hand.
Yeah.
She was going to get hand surgery, and the hand surgery never happened until later. Okay, then she said that she was stressed out at work. Okay, at least Jermaine was giving us an answer.
Mm. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and they
So
you know, step
Jermaine
off.
said she had some stuff going on. But what did everybody do to Jermaine? Oh, they gave Jermaine hell. They was calling her all kind of inbreds. I know, because I made the videos, and I made a video saying, well, maybe Jermaine really does have an issue. Oh, you shut up. Jermaine's an idiot. Jermaine is this. I mean, all kind of names. Trust me.
Mhm.
Trust me.
Yeah. Now, Coach, what do you think about the argument that the difference is, and Roger talked to us about this, the difference is that Jermaine was actually a belt holder. She was a title holder. So she didn't have the luxury of just saying, I know, but you're holding a strap. Do you think that that could have possibly played into people being hard on Jermaine at all?
No. So belt holders can't have problems either.
No, good point. Good point. Good point. I
I
guess.
mean, if she had, I mean, what? If she had $1 million, I mean, I don't know. I mean, could she have had problems if she, if she was, if she pissed on herself? Don't you think she had a problem? I mean, you can be at any state, champion, non-champion, idiot, stupid, smart. You
Mhm.
can still have problems.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, and my man Stamina just said right here, he said people rightly expected more of Jermaine. And we see Beanie Genie in there saying she had the belt. So people are saying that, when you are a champion, you can't just back out and say, because I think the issue with Jermaine is that she won a strap, and it's like she just refused to defend it against a certain person, and that made her look really bad. We see that when you just do that. So I'm not trying to say that Megan doesn't deserve the equal treatment, but I can say I do understand people being like, come on, Jermaine, you the champ. Now, but like you said, Coach, if it was her hand and her foot and her eyebrow or whatever else, I know she gave 3 different reasons. If it was any of those, I get it. But hey, you are a champ.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can understand that. But see, it's kind of befitting that, it's the same people that get these passes. Like Dana White broke his neck to give Goku Super Saiyan level 3 Sage Norcut, gave him every pass in the book. Oh, the kid was sick. The kid, that's the reason why he got his, PG-13. That's the reason why he got beat up. Oh, he was sick. Oh, yeah. I shouldn't have put the kid in there. Gave the champion Ronda. Ooh, well, Ronda ain't got to talk to the media. Ronda Rousey don't have to talk to the media. Oh, it's Ronda. Ronda can do what the hell she wants to do.
Yeah, I thought that
Oh,
was crazy.
but dang it, Jermaine can't have personal problems. Amanda Nunes can't have sinusitis. I mean, okay, how these people gonna explain this?
That's tough. That's tough. Lala and Coach, and in the comment section, I want to ask a question for everybody. I want to see it coming in the comment section, Lala and Coach. Let's really ask ourselves this, and let's all take a moment to be real right now. If there was no, come on, Lala, don't laugh before I say it. I know. Here we go. If there was no Chris Cyborg in the UFC, do we really think Megan Anderson would be out right now, or do we think she would be an active fighter fighting in the UFC? What do y'all think about that? If Cyborg wasn't there, do we still feel like Megan would be having issues, or would Megan be out here fighting Holly or Jermaine or something like that?
Cyborg is like the boogie woman.
That's the real boogie woman. Boogie woman is coming. Boogie woman is coming.
She probably, if Cyborg was there, she probably would. She probably would. It'd be a lot of them.
What do you think, Coach? I see Dale Phillips says she'd be active. Tay says she'd be active. TJ says she'd be active. What do you think, Coach?
Let me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lala says she'd be.
Let me crack my knuckles for this one. I'm gonna crack my knuckles for this one.
Stay respectful, Coach. Stay.
Yeah. I got you. No worries. I got you. Of course, Megan will be active. What do you think? Yeah, because she was ready to fight Jermaine and Holly. See, she was ready to fight them two. Oh, she was already gung ho for that one.
Yeah.
And it probably would have happened. But see, the problem was they thought Cyborg was going to be taking a nice little vacation on a drug vacation, but That drug vacation didn't happen because she was exonerated. And for those of you Chris Cyborg haters, Ashley Evans Smith, okay, no, I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry. Courtney Casey was exonerated, and so was Chris Cyborg. So hey, we can't bring that up again. We can't bring that diuretic up. I mean, we can't do it, y'all. So now, when Cyborg gets exonerated, now they all running. Now they all running like demons to Jesus. Okay, or demons running away from Jesus.
Running away from the Lord.
They are running away. They are running away. Hey, these girls are like demons running from Jesus. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you right now. That's what's happening here. Okay, we know that if Cyborg was not in the UFC right now, we know that the featherweight division would be full of talent. It'd be full of talent and people calling each other out and talking junk. Megan Anderson, they knew the deal. They knew they was gonna have to face Cyborg. They tried to delay the inevitable. This girl, she got, and look, I don't care if you're a Megan fan. This is the truth. This girl, she signed her contract to get into the UFC. She signed it. She's there, and she took a hiatus so she didn't have to fight the most dangerous woman on the planet.
And see, Coach, as Coach just dropped, we should have a sound effect now to be like, boo, because Coach just dropped the bomb on us. But we need some sound effects, Coach. We'll get that. We'll get it together. But what I'm saying, if you think about it now, if you think about what Coach, I think Lala, go ahead, Lala. I'm sorry.
She's the it of UFC. That's all. Megan trying to stay pretty. Jimmy said that everybody's trying to, they're trying to keep their look.
I think what Coach said though is really key, and I hope everybody caught that, because I really think that division would be on and popping. And I think sometimes we wonder, well, we're confused, like, why does Dana seem frustrated with Cyborg? Because Dana's probably looking at it like, man, if you were not here, I could have Megan in here fighting. I could have that division, like you said, people will be coming over to talent. I really think whenever they work out what they're going to do with Cyborg, that division is going to turn into a on and popping division, which is sad for Cyborg because she should be there dominating that division, but it's not going to happen, Coach. I just don't think it's going to happen.
They all scared. Every last one of them. And I'm going to keep making videos exposing them. I'm going to keep making videos. I will take every death threat, every threat, because I'm going to keep exposing these people and these fighters. They know they don't want to fight. They know good and well. Jermaine, you exposed. Megan, you exposed. Holly, you're all exposed. All of y'all are exposed. And see, don't come on here thinking, well, Coach, you just don't like Holly. No. See, I got 26 videos in defense of Holly Holm. So stop that. Let's stop the madness. I got 8 videos in defense of Megan Anderson. Stop it, okay? Who was the one saying that Megan need to shut up? Megan, shut up talking about you want to fight Cyborg right now. This is what you say, Megan. You say that's a good fight. I look forward to that fight in the future. I need to work on some skill sets. See, why couldn't Megan do what Leah Letson did? Why couldn't see Leah Letson said, yeah, I'll fight Cyborg. I need some more fights. I need some more experience. But if they would have gave me the fight, I would have took it. See, you see, Megan, they too silly. And she had to be gung-ho. Oh, she had to be, a machismo. She had to be. And guess what? Guess what having those kahunas did for Megan?
What did it do, Coach?
Stressed out. Okay, now the girl don't even know which way it's coming or going. Okay, now the girl's sitting there, she talking to a dog, and look, man, this girl done went crazy, man. Come on, stop it, stop it.
Coach. Here's the thing, and we do want to say this, and like Coach said, just in case you're just jumping on now, we're gonna do the public service announcement here. Coach has already said that. He's very sensitive and he's not criticizing or making fun of anybody with mental issues. So if Megan is going through that, we hope she gets better. Prayers up, hopes up. But here's what I think happened, Lala and Coach and my family in the comment section. I think Megan got gassed up by her fans and by, people around the MMA. Because you remember when Megan first started saying she would fight Cyborg? Remember how her Instagram started blowing up? You're a crusher, Megan. Oh, everybody started gassing her up. And it's like her sub count was even jumping. Her people were following her because I'm going to come over to UFC and I'm going to fight Cyborg. And she messed around and got on there with Ariel Helwani, who I'm not going to say we. Some people think set her up and had Cyborg there waiting. And Cyborg called in. And when Cyborg called in, I could see it in Megan's face. Coach, do you remember the face Megan had when Cyborg got on the phone with her? Like, it all became real. Y'all know the saying, this just got real. See, everything else that was being talked about was like, okay, but when Cyborg got on that phone, hey, Megan, when Cyborg came in, the whole world just, oh my, it went, it's no more games. That's what I think.
Megan said, hey, Eric, Megan said, well, okay, now here's Eric Hawani. Hey, Megan, hey, got somebody on the end. Hey, it's Chris Cyborg. Hey, hey, well, I mean, Megan, hey, you think you want to talk to Cyborg? He goes, Megan, well,
it got
well,
real.
yeah,
It got real.
well, yeah, sure. Hey, Megan, we fight now, and I can take you, and I will kick your ass in the octagon. You know, that was Cyborg.
Like saying, I'm waiting for you at 3:00.
Yes, I did. I'm telling you, Lala, she knew, she was looking at that clock and she said the bell is about to ring. She looked out the window in the classroom. Cyborg was already in the courtyard cracking her knuckles. She said, oh my God, I got to really fight her right now. And I just think I think it was more of like a run. I think it was like a snowball coming down the hill for Megan because she was getting a lot of love, man. She was getting a lot of love when she started calling out Cyborg. People started getting really juiced on her and getting pumped. And I think until that moment when that phone call happened. When that phone call happened, she was like, what in the world have I got myself into?
Did she really think that Cyborg was not going to answer back? Did she really think Cyborg was not going to?
You don't do that. You don't call out Cyborg. Lala, I am convinced that if you start calling out Cyborg right now, Coach will be like, hold on. We have somebody coming in. It's Cyborg. Cyborg will be like, Lala.
I will be waiting for y'all. Ain't nobody trying to fight me.
Cyborg will be like, Lala, you said you want to fight me? Lala, okay. I'm telling you, you don't call out Chris Cyborg unless you mean it.
She called Megan out to a fade, and Megan ain't want that fade. That's what happened. Megan did not want the fade.
Coach, what do you see for Megan in the future? People in the comment section, talk to your boy. Talk to us right now. What do you guys see for Megan beyond Cyborg? Because I think we should just all accept that Megan Anderson is not going to fight Chris Cyborg. So where do you guys see her going? Is she gonna be in the UFC and be successful? What do y'all think about that?
I start with my sister first.
See, she said don't put on the spot. She said don't put on the spot.
Every time.
That's okay, Coach. Let her think about it, Coach. Don't do it like that. Go ahead, Coach.
I really don't know much about her. Not too much, but you go ahead, Coach.
This is a fan channel, and hey, it's for the fans. That's right. We ain't got it. We don't have to know anything. We don't have to know much. We just gotta love the sport. That's what we do. So we fans. So
that's right. Speak from your heart. That's right.
That's it.
Just let it fly.
And guys, this is one of the best panels here. Guys, go tell people. You know, we got the best moderator on YouTube, Amazing Eric, and we got our special guest today. We got Lala, and we talking it up. But what's good for Megan? Megan, you know what? What's gonna have to happen, man? She's gonna have to fight a couple of fights, you know, to get acclimated to the UFC. And she probably need 2 fights before she decide to fight Cyborg. But by then, I think Cyborg gonna be gone. Okay.
Me too.
And when Cyborg gets up out of there, they finally get out of there. You know, people like Julia Boyd gonna come over. Some of that Invicta talent, they're gonna come over.
Yes.
Okay. All these people, they're going to migrate to the UFC because Dana's gonna sign them. And the reason why he's gonna sign them because those are investments. Okay. Those are investments, and they want to keep the investments. See, Cyborg is really bad for business, and you have to understand, because if she go in there and she beat the hell out of somebody, well, they out 6 to 8 months. Okay,
yes.
Like literally, what is Dana White gonna do? What kind of money can they make when these hungry fighters are sitting on the shelf because they're injured? You know you're supposed to be able. You take a beating. You know, the average person, they can come back. You know. They can come back in 3 to 4 months, and you can let them fight again. They can fight 3 to 4 times a year. Well, with Cyborg, no. These girls lucky if you fight in Cyborg. You lucky that if you fight twice that year after fighting Cyborg.
Yeah, you might have to only fight once that year.
And that is bad for business, and they can't have that. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, and Dana, they're gonna do what is best for business at the end of the day. I promise you, that's what they're gonna do. And unfortunately, it's gonna be at a sacrifice. Like Cyborg, they're gonna get up out of there, or it's gonna be some other allegation, or somebody gonna try her again. And see, I don't want to get too deep with this crowd, like really, really deep on the spiritual level, what's going on, and the spiritual and demon. See, I don't want to get there because I don't think some people can handle that when I go like really, really into that deep stuff. But
Yeah.
it's a big target on her, and Cyborg is just she's just a target that's just waiting to get on up out of there. That's all.
Coach, good question. Just came through from Music Playlist. So, what do we think was the UFC's original plan for signing Cyborg? And Coach, that's a really good question. Great question, Music. What do you think when Dana first brought her over? Why did he even do it? What do you think his plan was when he first brought her in?
See, Dana, I think in my opinion, he was going to try to, really try to sell Cyborg as look this indestructible force. That's what he was going to try to do. And see,
Okay.
the original plan was to have her actually be a bantamweight. That was the original plan. But Cyborg and Cyborg thought that she could make bantamweight. But when she realized, hey, I can't make bantamweight, well, okay, now I got this athlete, this destructible force. What do I do with her?
Mhm.
Okay, she can't make 140 without killing herself. So what do we do? Okay, we create another division. See, his whole intent was to actually have Cyborg fight just certain fighters, but his intent was never to have a fight Ronda Rousey. See, that was never
Yeah.
going to be the intent.
Yeah.
And trust me, you can trust me on that because he's not a stupid man. Dana is smart,
Yeah.
and he saw Cyborg destroying everybody. So what do? You give Chris Cyborg people that she can destroy that okay, that's somewhat reputable, but at the end of the day, he can replace them. Like if he'd have put in there with Misha Tate, okay, yeah, Misha Tate was a star, but he can replace Misha Tate because it was so much young and hungry talent coming up that he would just replace him. But he was not going to have a fight Ronda and decimate Ronda.
Mhm.
I mean that's what it was. And see, there was another shark that was swimming out there named Holly Holm that decimated Ronda, and that really derailed a lot of plans. So now since Ronda's out, okay, so who was Cyborg going to have a rivalry with? See, Dana was going to try to milk that rivalry for as long as he could. He was going to milk
Yeah.
it, have people
Mhm.
tune in, and know damn well that he wasn't going to have these people, Cyborg fighting Ronda. He wasn't going to do it. Okay, I mean he would have broke his neck before he let that fight happen.
And I think that's really true because I think if you look at it, it does seem like he wanted to set Cyborg on one side of it, and he also wanted to set somebody else over on the far right. I mean, set Ronda on one side and Cyborg on one side. And if he was gonna let him fight, it was gonna be toward the end of Ronda's fame. It seemed like he was gonna keep that fight out as bait for everybody, like building toward that fight. And it just the whole thing got messed up when Holly first beat Ronda. And then from there, like you said, I think someone said in the comment section, I can't think of which one of you guys said that in the comment section, but somebody in the comment section said that they don't think Dana just was prepared for ladies being like, no, I don't want to fight her. No, I don't want to fight her. I don't think he brings Cyborg in if he knows how much she is really going to be ducked. I mean, I don't know if he was actually even ready to even mentally prepare for her to be ducked at the level she's being ducked at. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
She's the Earl Spence of the MMA, I mean and then some of my MMA people might not know Earl Spence on the other side, but it's the same type of boogeyman type of thing. It's boogie woman for her that people just don't want to mess with Cyborg. Coach, in the MMA, have you ever seen a more ducked fighter, male or female, in the MMA than Chris Cyborg?
No, I have not. This is probably the most ducked fighter in women's MMA. Period. I mean, it's Christine Cyborg. By now, they don't want to fight her. They running and hiding. You got Megan that they ran. Jermaine Durandame ran for her life. Who did I say? Megan, no, Holly Holm. They played it off. Now Holly Holm, they did the best job. They did a good
Mhm.
job. They had us thinking they was about that life, and then we soon found out that they were not about that life. And hey Eric, I see there's a special get. I see Ticket TV in the room, man.
Oh, the legend, Ticket, the
Yeah,
legend,
and
the legend.
hopefully, because he probably get him on, ask him a few questions. I want you to ask him some questions, man.
I love to ask him some of these good old boxing
Uh,
questions. Props to him.
Ticket TV, is he still in there? Ticket. Okay, well, what I did, I sent him a quick link, man, because when he come in is rare, man. So I gotta get you to really question TV to death about this whole scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, the ticket change his avatar, coach? Is it because is this the regular ticket? I want to make sure that's not one of those Ticket TV fake. You know how some people are with ticket. Is that
Tick-
see that avatar right there? Is that ticket's normal avatar?
Ticket TV got 1,000 avatars. Okay.
Okay, all right, all
Let's
right.
get
Because I heard him mention on some other podcasts that people was, doing the fake Ticket TV, doing that kind of stuff. I wanted to make sure that we was talking to the legit Ticket TV right there.
Yeah, this the one because I got his email. See, if I send him a link, only Ticket TV will get the link. It ain't no trolls. And then too, if it's somebody talking reckless, I click immediately on the site. And
Okay.
normally, if it's somebody reckless, they ain't got no subs and there ain't no videos there. So
Mhm.
so they expose
Okay.
themselves. Okay, he says he's in the restaurant area, so we won't get to ask him any questions. So
Okay. All right. Well, good looking out, bro. Thank you, Ticket, for coming through, man. It's always a pleasure. So anyway, so we got to move on because somebody asked another question, Coach, and I want to ask this. They asked because I know what I think is next. Lala, I know what I think is next, and I'll tell you guys. They asked what's next for Holly Holm since she's not gonna fight Chris Cyborg. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there first. This is what I think this was about. I honestly think this was part of the plan from Team Holm. I don't know for sure. This is just what I think. I think the setup was to get this Holly Holm train back rolling like it is, get people talking about it again. And now that Raquel has fallen out, I think Holly's gonna fight Amanda. That's just that's the fight I see coming. I know, Coach. I hear the deep breath. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Coach.
I got to let my sister answer first.
See, he did it again, Lala. He did it again. He won't stop doing it.
Used to it, E. I'm just about used to it. I keep hearing it. Jay saying in the New Year's.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. Don't Holly need to like win a fight or two or something before she, sir?
Yeah, that's
Coach.
Come on, Coach. You see your man Boo, Coach. Coach just said you ducking.
Yeah, because I know you waiting, so you go ahead.
No, I'm not ducking. I wanted my sister to, answer the question and just answer the question. Okay, ask it one more time and
All right, here we go. Let me ask you again.
Ask it again.
Let me ask you again. Let me ask you again. Let me get this right. Let me warm it up. Okay, now what people are saying, Coach, what people are saying is they're asking in the comment section. They're asking in the comment section if since Holly is not fighting Chris, who is Holly gonna fight next? What I did, I just jumped in and gave my thoughts on that. I said to myself, this whole setup, now that Raquel is falling out, getting Holly's name back going, getting the train back rolling for Holly again, I think Holly is going to fight Amanda for the strap. That's what I think is going to happen. What do you think is Holly's next fight? And also, what do you think about Holly and Amanda?
Look, if Holly Holm gets a title shot against Amanda Nunes, I'm gonna send everybody I know a video, and I'm gonna make me a video, and I'm gonna say boycott this fight. I'm gonna send your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your granddaddy. Everybody gets a video, and somebody in the comment section said, "Well, my mama don't speak English good." I'm gonna put closed captions on it. Everybody getting a video. I'm gonna send Dana White, bald headed self. I'm gonna send him a video, and I'm gonna say, "You boycott this fight. You don't nobody buy this fight. Don't buy this crap." Because I get sick and tired, and I can say Holly has worked for everything she's worked, and she's a good fighter. Too much privilege going on. Okay, now you got Paige privilege, and now you got Holly over here. Like what the heck, man? These people, they just got a fart and they get a privilege. Like, what the heck, man? Like,
Well,
are you serious? If she gets a title shot, man, look, it's gonna be Armageddon, man. Every day it's gonna be a video. I mean, I make 1,000 videos. I don't know, but God dog it, man. This is crazy. She, man, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you, the handwriting on the wall too. The handwriting. Oh, she all in position. They kept it at number 2 ranking. While our girl Marion Rayno moves down 2 spots
we
to
got to
number
talk about
12.
that. We're coming to that later for sure.
To
For sure. I
number
was gonna bring
12.
that up.
Marion is down. Okay, she beats a live opponent, a live dog. Okay, but they're trying to discredit that win from Marion. Okay, she goes down. Holly Holm moves up. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Blame it on the age. No, y'all are afraid that Marion would get in there and light that ass up. Excuse my language. PG-13 channel.
PG-13.
They are
PG-13.
afraid that Marion would get in there and light them girls up because she light them young girls up. They don't want no parts of that. That Marion is a high risk, low reward fight. They all say that stupid crap. They all say it. So you let Holly get a title shot. See, it's 2 names. The only 2 names that's optional right now is Kat Zingano and Holly Holm. That's it.
Yeah.
They're my only 2. Okay.
Yeah.
And you know what? At all costs, they should have. You know, if somebody getting a title shot, it should have been Caitlin Vieira because she beat Sarah McMahon, who was ahead in the rankings above Kat Zingano.
Mm-hmm.
It should be Caitlin Vieira. How come her? Matter of fact, why did Caitlin Vieira beat Sarah McMahon? Okay, why did she beat her, but she still ranked lower than Sarah McMahon? Like, how they gonna explain that? I tell you, privilege. That's
Now,
what it's
coach.
called.
Now, coach. Let's ask the business question too, coach. Out of everybody out there, now, if you're sitting in the business on the business end of this, out of everybody out there, who do you think that Holly is the fight that sells the most tickets against Amanda next? Is that why you think they're doing it?
Yes, I think to be honest, yeah, it would.
Mm-hmm.
But see, if anybody, the casual fans don't know that how bad Holly gonna get beat up.
Yeah.
They don't know. Amanda Nunes is gonna go in there and completely starch Holly Holm. It's I'm telling you, it's gonna be a stand-up fight. And if it's a stand-up fight, Amanda Nunes versus Holly Holm, it's no contest. And people can say, yeah, but Amanda wasn't a boxer. But see, Amanda had 10 rounds. Okay, her and Valentina Shevchenko either 8 or 10 rounds together, and she fought one of the best, not only the best stand-up striker in all of women's MMA in Valentina Shevchenko. Okay, she took her 8 rounds, was able to land on Valentina.
Mm-hmm.
Holly Holm could not hit Valentina. She wasn't close to hitting Valentina. What do you think Amanda is gonna? What do you think Amanda gonna do to Holly? See, that's the first thing. Okay, Amanda gonna knock her out in the first round. It's gonna be over. It's gonna be over before the fight start. That's number one. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the money. You got this young, hungry. See, they can build up Caitlin Vieira. You know why they won't do it? I'm telling you, man. It's also a business thing, but it's also too the UFC. For some reason, these Brazilian women, man, they don't respect them. They do not respect them. You can build Caitlin Vieira, this young superstar that's just tearing through the bantamweight division. See, you can build that up, man. You can start really promoting this girl. You can start making it look a Brazil versus Brazil match. And then if they really talking about money, have the fight in Brazil. Do you know the Brazilians will pack the house for those two Brazilians, Caitlin Vieira and Amanda Nunes? They will pack the house. The fighter makes so much money. It's ridiculous, man. See, that's how you dispel all these people talking about money, okay?
Yeah.
Stop it. I ain't trying to hear that no more.
Because
The people
that's
of
the main
Brazil,
thing.
go ahead.
No, that's just the main thing. That's the main, kind of counterpoint is that Holly will bring in the most money. Is anybody in the comment section? Do we have any of our peeps listening? And we got any not pro Holly, but do you got any people out there who think Holly can beat Amanda? I keep seeing everybody in the comment section saying that Holly gets bodied. Does anybody out there think Holly can beat Amanda? What anybody out there got anything to say on that? Because coach, you make a good point on that, coach. You say, because most people think, well, and I've heard people say, well, if they stay standing up. But if Amanda was able to go through the rounds with Valentina standing up, we saw Valentina and Holly. And sometimes I think, like I said on one of our previous podcasts, I don't necessarily say Holly Holm's striking is overrated because of the Ronda Rousey performance, but in a way, it's kind of overrated because of that one performance and the fact that she was a boxer. But even when she was a boxer, she wasn't a knockout puncher. So Valentina showed us what she could do with it. And if Amanda could stand with Valentina, I don't think Amanda would have too many problems standing with Holly. That's just what I think.
And people, Amanda is so underrated. Amanda, to me, pound for pound, I mean, the best martial artist she is. I mean, she beat the best striker. I still think Valentina's a better striker than Amanda. I think Valentina's better, but Amanda took this girl 8 rounds, okay? The best striker in the game. Took her 8 rounds, survived. And you think that Holly Holm, who got dusted off by the number one strike, so you think she's just going to walk in there, throw this magical head kick that they keep, these Holly Holm fanboys keep describing.
Praying for
You
that
know,
head kick. Yeah.
they praying for that darn head kick, just like they just praying for a lot of stuff when it comes to Holly Holm, and they can't get past. Look, okay, look, this the same woman who, for all intents and purposes, I had her beating Misha Tate. I had her winning,
She was. I
but
think she
Misha
was
Tate
too.
was picking off some of those shots. Misha Tate was moving at angles, and see, I break this down to people all the time. The reason why Misha Tate actually was doing better against Holly Holm than Ronda Rousey did is because Ronda moves back and forth. Misha Tate has a lot of lateral movement.
Mm-hmm.
But then people say, well, how come Misha couldn't beat Ronda? Because they both wrestle. Ronda likes judo. Misha's a wrestler. Both of them think that they can beat each other wrestling. So Misha Tate went right at Ronda because she think her wrestling better. Misha Tate did not fight Ronda the same way she fought Holly. It was two totally different fights.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
If Misha Tate would have done what she did against Holly Holm, if she would have fought that way, like really, fight. And Misha Tate was landing strikes. Her striking wasn't that bad. She was landing strikes. She could have did that against Ronda and probably may have won one of those matches. Could have.
And Lala, we're not putting you on the spot, but I just want to ask you, what do you think happens if Holly and Amanda fight? How do you see that fight going?
I like both of them.
Me too.
I like Amanda a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda don't. I just think she would knock her ass out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just can't see. And I think Holly has it, but I just don't think she feels like she has it. It's there.
Yeah.
But she just. I don't know. It's just like her self-esteem or something. It's just not there like it used to be.
There it is.
I mean, I think she has the potential. Yeah, she has the potential.
Mm-hmm.
But no, like you said, that last fight was,
There is something to me, Lala, and this is just to piggyback what Lala just said. Coach, I'll let you jump in on this too. There is something to me that happened to Holly Holm after she got choked out by Misha Tate. So what I'm saying is, physically, she woke up from that. She went to sleep. She went tap out. She went to sleep. Physically, of course, they woke her up. We all see her walking around. But a part of Holly is still sleeping. Holly's still sleeping somewhere. She has never recovered from that, because I spoke on this earlier, that eye of tiger that she had for Ronda, that lateral movement, those bouncy legs. Ever since Misha Tate choked her out like that, she has just not been the same fighter. Now, I personally don't know if even the Holly that fought Ronda could beat Cyborg, but I know this fight would be a lot more interesting or closer in the minds of most fans if we hadn't seen Holly over these last 3, 4, 5 fights. Something looks off in Holly. I'm wondering if Holly still has the desire to really, really do this. Do you think she still has the desire, Coach?
I think Holly's at the end. And I think her fire is not there. Like, I think she's coming to the point where you realize when you're an athlete, your mind wants you to do something, but your body just don't respond. Like, she can't slip the punches the way she used to. She can't circle the octagon the way she thought she could. She's not committing. Like, she wants to throw a 3 and 4 punch combination, but I saw it in the Betch Correa fight. Like, she wanted to throw punches, but then she was reluctant to.
Just wouldn't happen.
Whereas like a Holly Holm maybe 5, 6 years ago would have lit Betch Correa up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what would have happened. But this version of Holly she's very cautious. She's extremely cautious, and it's almost like she's trying to be an out fighter, which it doesn't work for her. Now, when you have fighters like Vivian Pereira, their out fighting style, even her it works for her because she's accustomed to not taking punishment. Holly Holm has been a warrior, so she's given out ass whoopings, but she also has taken punishment. Mm-hmm. And she's not really the best the best defensive person. She's not the best defensively. She's not. She's good. She's got her skill sets, but Holly Holm has never been great defensively. She's been good enough to avoid the maximum amount of damage, but she's not like great defensively. She's never been that way. And that's the whole deal. So her body and her mind are not working together anymore. Mm-hmm. And that's what happens when you age out, See, when you have these freak of natures like Marion Renault, who they can defy time, they defy Father Time for a while. But, Holly isn't a freak of nature. She's a great athlete, but she ain't that kind of freak of nature. That's just how it is.
And I think Holly's is mental too. I don't think, because physically she's still seen, her, she still has the same tone and definition. But it's something mental with Holly that seems to be almost broken, to where I'm not seeing the same response. And like you said, that was very, insightful for you, Coach, because once a fighter thinks something in their brain, but they can't make their body do it, that's when it's probably time to start looking at something else.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's time, man. And she got enough money, man. She's made millions fighting. She's done it. Holly Holm would be somebody's striking coach. She should. Like, when she get out of there, she won't be able to leave fighting alone. And see, I call Holly Holmes will have the RJJD. That's the Roy Jones Jr. disease. where you got to sit in there and you got to fight until somebody just either completely decapitates you or you just put yourself in a coma. And that's what's going to happen. She's not going to try to stop. Holly Holm need to occupy her time, become a striking coach. That's what she need to do.
Do you think it's anything, Coach? You see, your man, Arpit Singh just said that Holly Holm's natural weight class is 145. She's destroying her body. Do you think it's anything to the fact that she's, you know what? We're gonna get to Singh's question. Your man Flower Child has said this twice, so I'm gonna get Coach to answer it because it's about your girl Marion, Coach.
Yeah,
it's about our girl. So let me throw this. Let me set this up for you. I'm gonna get your answer, Coach. Marion Ray now lost to Holly. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I guess what he's saying is earlier you mentioned why not Marion. I'm sorry, but I need to know this stuff. So I guess what she's saying. Sorry, Flower Child. Guess what she's saying is that you mentioned Marion for a potential opponent, but if she's already lost to Holly, why does she deserve it? So how do you answer that, Coach?
Now, here we go. Let's go ahead and break this down real good. Okay. Body bag coming. Now, yes, Marion Renaud she lost to Holly Holm. Now, we got to remember that this is a Marion Renaud at the time, probably was what, 3-4 years into her MMA career? Possibly. Now, you know, 3 to 4 years, that's a very short time for mixed martial arts. That's extreme. And Marion, even after that short time, was already competing at a high level. Okay. So that's one thing. And Marion at the time, her BJJ skills were not that sufficient. Now, we fast forward everything back to 2017. This version of Marion Renaud is a beast. Okay. Is a straight beast, and her striking is better. You know, her counter punching is better. Her BJJ, she's a black belt now. So see, fighters, just because they fought 2 years ago and they fought somebody, they evolve. The sport of mixed martial arts, these fighters evolve. So do I think Marion deserves a title shot? No, right now, no. But do I think she deserved to be moved down to number 12? No. I think Marion Renaud should have been at least 9th or 10th. By default, she should have been in the top 10 because she beat a live dog. And I think if they matched up again, which that's probably, you know, they should have made a rematch with Marion. They should have done that because it's logical. Because, see, Marion appears to be beatable to Holly, which that'll give Holly some confidence, and Marion want to get payback.
That's right.
That's a good fight. It's a good fight. It's a good setup fight, and I think Marion would have a definite shot to defeat Holly Holm the second time around because now the jig is up with Holly Holm. Like, they know how to defeat her. They know. If you are a phenomenal counterpuncher, you're going to win because Holly Holm, she can't deal with those Muay Thai people. She can't deal with them. The Muay Thai people, they counter all day long. If you're a Muay Thai fighter, all they do is counter. That's it. She can't deal with them. And she can't deal with these wrestlers with that lateral movement. She can't deal with them quick wrestlers, man, because them wrestlers, they get in your chest, they take you down. And if you've ever seen Holly Holm on her back, I'm just saying, you know, she don't have an answer. She's not comfortable on the ground.
Yeah.
That's just it.
Coach,
you know?
Coach, we got two more before the comments move up. Both TJs, both of the bros TJs. TJ Johnson said that he doesn't see a path basically for Marion ever, and he capitalized ever getting a shot again. And then my other TJ said she's not going to get a title shot, period. So Marion won't get a title shot, fact. So is there any chance, Coach, and why do people feel this way about Marion? You hear both of these guys speaking out. Why do you think people feel like Marion's just never getting back, and also not only is she never getting back, but there's no path for her to get back? How do you feel about that, Coach?
Well, okay, and then the body bag that is, well, why did Juliana Pena duck her? How you gonna explain that? Why did Alexis Davis duck Marion Renaud? How you gonna explain that? Why did Kat Zingano duck Marion Renaud? How are you gonna explain that?
And I don't even know if they both disagree with you on that. We'd have to let TJ both TJs jump in there and respond to that. We'd have to let them speak for themselves. But what do you think that she's just is you know, because we talk about duck fighters, and I heard some people speaking to you on some of your videos, Coach. I'm glad we brought up Marion. I was going to talk about this. We talk about why people duck fighters. If Marion, people seem to think she's beatable, why do you think people won't fight her, Coach? Why can't she get fights?
Because first of all, she got the stamina, man. She got the stamina from heaven. Okay, she's very, very strong. She's very deceptively strong. And see, even when I interviewed Marion, like the first time I ever interviewed her, and she told me she was a heptathlete. Oh, okay, yeah, I know you strong. I know you cleaning. What, she had a body weight of 135. I know Marion probably cleaning about 165. You know, hang cleaning. You can hang clean some weight. You a strong person. That means you can throw somebody around. I know she got to be bench pressing about what 180. I know she got to be squatting about 400 or 500 pounds. See, I already know she's strong to be a hep. Okay, I know she is. So that's the one thing. They know she's strong and they know she's durable. She's never been finished or submitted in any bout. Never been finished or submitted. So when you look at this type of opponent that's constantly coming forward, okay, you hit her, she coming forward. You try to knock her out, she coming forward. You kick her in the head, she coming forward. How do you get rid of this woman? You got to kill her. That's the only way. I mean, Holly Holm tried to throw the kitchen sink, and she kept the press. She pressed Holly Holm so bad. Holly Holm went into straight defense mode. I kid you not.
Coach, we got
Holly,
some people swinging back. Coach, we got some people swinging back. I gotta let you answer. We got people. We got TJ throwing punches back. TJ Johnson is coming off the ropes. TJ wants to know, Coach, what about the same way Marion ducked Caitlin? And then we had Eye Candy just jumped in and said Marion definitely did duck Caitlin. Come on,
she
Coach.
she didn't duck her. Let me go ahead and explain. Let me break that down. Let me body all y'all at the same time.
They swinging back. They swinging back.
She didn't duck Caitlin. She didn't duck Caitlin Verrier at all. First of all, let's talk about where Caitlin Verrier was ranked. At the time, Caitlin Verrier wasn't ranked in the top 10. And Marion clearly said, she said, hey, I want to fight fighters in the top 10. I'm not going to be doing this my whole life. You know, I'm going to do this 2 or 3 more years. So Caitlin Verrier, you're going to have to get in line because I'm only fighting people within the top 10. So henceforth, okay, that's why she got to fight with Jermaine Durandame, supposedly, because she requested the fights in the top 10. And even before she even re-signed her contract, she specifically told Dana and Sean, she told them, listen, I want to fight people in the top 10. I've earned that right. I've done that. And see, now you see what happened with her when she fought Toledo Bernardo. You see what happened. She went down in the damn rankings. What do you think would happen if she fought with Caitlin Verrier, who was ranked, what, number 15th at the time? She wouldn't have got no credit for that. There would have been no credit for that whatsoever. So fighting Caitlin Verrier at the time was not good for her moving up in the rankings. Okay. Now, see, had Marion would have known, if Caitlin Verrier was ranked number 8 right now, and she called out Marion would have took the fight. Because that is a top. See, that's just like saying, okay, she ducked Caitlin Verrier, but she accepted the Jermaine Durandame fight. That don't make sense. It don't make sense. That don't make sense at all. Okay. And then also, when you look at the whole, thing of everything, Marion and Caitlin, they can call each other out all they want. Okay, they can do it. But these two fighters, of course, they're on the no love list. They don't have any wiggle room to go in there and dictate terms like that. Not like that. If you're Holly Holm, Conor McGregor, you can go dictate the terms you want. But see, Marion and Caitlin, they're on that level. They're not dictating no terms. Basically, okay, here's the fight. Okay, they can argue and say, Dana, I really want this fight. And that's what Marion had to do. She had to go in there and beg, bar, and plead to get Jermaine Durandame. But when she got the fight, it wasn't because Dana just gave in. It's because, okay, well, we'll make that fight because it seems like a good move, And you friends with Cyborg. No, I'm just saying, look, I'm looking at all the scenarios, okay? So they made that fight. But they don't control nothing. They don't control anything. You fight who they tell you to fight.
Coach, let me ask you, TC, and I'm sorry, I call my man TC Johnson. That's my guy. I can't believe I said TJ. I'm tripping. It's late. Sorry, TC. I'm tripping, bro. You know that's my guy. Anyway, TC swinging back again, Coach. TC, that's what I'm talking about. We love it like this. TC is basically saying the same logic you're applying to Caitlin about Marion is the same logic people are applying to the girls ahead of Marion are saying about her. How do you answer that one, Coach? I know you got to answer.
But see, Marion was ranked number 11, and she was trying to crack the top 10. Caitlin was nowhere near cracking the top 10, okay? So see, when you look at it like that from stances, okay, a lot of fighters will not fight somebody, that's not even ranked, okay, if they don't have to. A lot of fighters do that. I mean, Kaz Ngannou, Juliana Pena, they're not fighting anybody that's not going to help them move up in the rankings. Have y'all noticed that? Have y'all noticed that these people ain't been fighting? You know why? Because they've been turning down fights. And when you turn down fights, the UFC, they will put your ass on the shelf. I mean, think about it. Well, Juliana was pregnant, but before she was pregnant, she wasn't fighting for a while. Why? Because she turned down fights. So I can tell you now, a lot of fighters will not fight somebody. It ain't because they ducking them. It's because they want to move up in the ranking. They want to be in contention for the title. And Marion spent so much time down, under the top 15. She spent most of her career down there, and she finally cracked the top 12. Okay. It's like, okay, I see it. I need to be fighting people in the top 10 so I can move up in the rankings. If she were here on the show right now, she would tell you this right now. She would tell you this.
Oh yeah,
So
she keeps it real. She keeps it 100.
That's how you explain that.
Coach, we got some more coming, and you guys keep it coming. Keep it coming. Y'all keep it coming. Keep it coming. Now, check this out. We got Eye Candy just jumped in now. Eye Candy's throwing some punches too. She's coming. She's coming with a left hook now. Let's see if it's like the left hook. Let's see if it's the same left hook that Rose had on Joanna. Let's see if it's that level left hook. but Coach, Eye Candy just said Leslie Smith would put Marion in a nursing home. What do you think about that, Coach?
Okay, now this is the same Leslie Smith that got wrecked by Cyborg. Marion trains with Cyborg. So now, don't you think Chris Cyborg knows how to defeat Leslie Smith? And you remember how Rose was training with Valentina? You remember? And Rose got all that knowledge to defeat Joanna Jędrzejczyk. So that means if Marion training with Cyborg going to tell you, hey, this is how you beat her. Because first of all, Leslie Smith is slow. She's slow and flat-footed, okay? Very slow and flat-footed. Going to play right into the hands of a Marion Renaud. Easy work.
Easy work, huh? Okay, easy work. You see, Lala, you hear Coach, he's on it tonight. He's on it, Lala. He's lit. I like when they start swinging back. Guys, under comment, we always want to encourage you guys. Come back. Ask the questions. We all keeping the respect for it, but keep them going. Keep them going. Coach, we heard somebody else bring this up, and we'll jump. We'll come back tomorrow, but somebody else brought up Kat Zingano. Let's talk about Kat really fast. Let's go ahead and talk about Kat.
I want to see a rematch with her and
say it again, Lala. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I want to see a rematch with her and Amanda. I want to. She needs to do that.
Okay, now Coach and Coach and Lala and all my peeps in the comment section, hit that like button. If you haven't hit that like button yet, hit that. But we're talking about fighters who are dealing with mental things, and we all know Kat Zingano's situation is well documented. We all know. We don't even have to go into it. We know how hurtful it is. We still have our thoughts and prayers with Kat on what her and her son are dealing with. But we do want to say this about Kat. I've heard some people say Kat seems to be, seems like she has a way to come down and get ready for fight shape. She seems like she's up a weight class above right now. So I've seen her sparring video and stuff. But is Kat mentally there? In the comment section, Lala, Coach, do you guys think Kat's mind is still like a warrior? What do you guys think about Kat? Lala or Coach, come on. Oh, Coach is doing his comment thing, Lala. I'm sorry. Coach, Lala, you got to do that one. What do you think about Kat, Lala? You think she's still mentally there?
Yeah, I don't.
I think we might have lost Lala, Coach.
I think Kat is a good fighter. I like Kat. I think she's an aggressive fighter. But sometimes life and if your mind is not there, then that's that's gone. So I don't know. I hope she's getting some help. I hope she's getting herself.
Me too. I really like Kat. I really want to see Kat win.
I like Kat. I mean, honestly, I like
her. Yeah.
When I saw that fight with her and Amanda, I was like, oh my God.
And see, to me,
she's gonna need some surgery or something. I was like, oh my God, she just murked that child all over the floor. Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Lala. Kat, she has these moments where Kat can look like this. She can pull this Xena warrior princess out of her sometimes for these like slight moments, like the way I have never seen anybody do that to Amanda. I mean, the bloody face. And so
I recall that there's done anything like this.
I've never seen anybody just pound Amanda. And did you remember Amanda's face when Amanda was on the ground? She was like, what is wrong with you? Stop hitting me. Amanda was like, this girl done lost her mind. Amanda had a look on her face like, this girl done lost her mind. She looked like something's wrong with her. So I don't know if Kat, and I think the question, we have people in the comment section making great statements on this. The question is can Kat go there again mentally? Can Kat really mentally get back to that place? Coach, do you think Kat can get back to that place? What do you think about Kat?
It's gonna be tough, man. She's 34, 35 now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough. Like she's gonna have to get into a whole nother level to beat this version of Amanda Nunes.
Yeah.
Because the one that she beat back in 2015, that Amanda Nunes was confident, but wasn't confident in her BJJ skills. She wasn't confident in her stand-up, and she just let the fight get away. She let Kat overwhelm her, do stuff that she's never done. But I think this version of Amanda Nunes probably will be able to deal with this version of Kat Zingano, because this version of Kat Zingano has been, she's been through a lot. She lost her husband through a suicide. And
Yeah.
so, she's been seeing a lot of psychologists trying to get that stuff. So that stuff can affect her, and you don't know, man, what's there mentally. And then, Amanda is very intimidating, man, especially when they're trash talking. Amanda has little things to do to where she intimidate the crap out of you, like what she did to Valentina when they faced off the first time. She said, was waving her hand, telling Valentina, "Yeah, you need to come on over here and get this. Come get
Yeah.
this."
Yeah.
And then she punched Valentina in the face and doing the stare off.
And
See, all of
Joanna
that
tried to
stuff.
copy that.
Yeah, yeah. Difference is Joanna got put to sleep though. Joanna got
Coach,
her ass knocked out.
Coach, I see Ed Harris out there swinging at you, Coach. I see Ed Harris just stuck
Tell
a
him to
jab out there. Ed Harris just said, well, under the same logic, Marion is 40.
right,
So you're talking about,
right,
Lala just said, too, Coach.
right. But she's 40. But see, you got to remember in martial arts years, okay, Marion hadn't even reached her prime. She's going into her prime. See, she started so late that her prime is now happening at 40. And two, 40 is the new 30 because the woman takes care of her body. She don't even look like she's 40. And if you really saw her, even if you saw her, even she don't even wear makeup half the time, and she
Yeah.
looked like she's 30. This woman's body is in perfect tip top shape. Okay, she stays on weight. Okay, she takes very good care of her body. She is now in her peaking. She's peaking at 40. She's peaking, and yes, you can do that as an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there are no limitations. Why you think they kicked Marion off of the Ultimate Fighter? Why you think? Because you beating them young girls up, and so then they tried to have an age limit, when it came to Marion. But now, they got a Lauren Murphy on there, and I still meant to ask how's Dana White ball hit itself going to explain that one. But you can try to say the age thing to Marion all you want to, but what does she keep doing? She keep winning. She go in there, she whoop these young girls behind, she teach them a lesson, and then she love them at the end of the fight.
Mm. Yeah, well, that's the answer about that. And you guys again keep swinging, keep swinging. If you got something for Coach, throw it out there, throw it out there, throw it back out there.
He wants to.
Coach ain't struck. Coach ain't. Hey, stamina. Coach ain't struggled all chat. I done bodied every last one of y'all.
I see stamina. Stamina just said you're struggling. You struggling, Coach?
I can't. I can't struggle. It's been body bag city.
Well,
I done put.
what do you think now? What do we think? It's Kat. Kat is, her name is being thrown out there and stuff. But I'm looking at Kat and I'm looking at her training videos and I see she's getting back into it. And this is not to get back on Megan Anderson. I'm not doing that. But I'm saying when Megan Anderson was talking about coming back, at least when you saw her, you see, okay, she's in fight shape. But Kat seems like Kat need 2 to 3 months to get this ready to go. So I don't think Kat is, I would like to see Kat get a win. I want to see Kat in with Amanda, but I think it would be better for Kat to maybe come in. Let's say Amanda and Holly, or whoever Amanda fights, whoever she's going to fight, I think it's going to be Holly. But I think Kat should jump on that undercard and get her somebody else just to, knock that rust off and see if they can like move toward. If she looks good, we can see if she can move toward Amanda. What do y'all think about that one? Oh, wait, Coach. We got another punch, Coach. I can't. You know what, Coach? And this is a head kick because she put it in caps. So she's throwing head kicks at you now, Coach. Are you there, Coach? Are you there?
Oh,
Because
I'm still
okay,
sitting right here.
let me read it. Okay, here we go. Coach, who the hell has Marion beaten? Please answer. Coach, she said, please answer. Who has Marion beaten? That's a punch, Coach.
Easy work. Easy work. Golly, this is too easy. She could ask me something harder. I mean, she need to quit trying. Okay, let's look at this.
Don't
Okay.
stop trying, Eye Candy. Don't stop trying.
Okay. Nah, she can keep trying. Okay. She beat Alexis Dufresne. Okay, that's when Alexis was on top of her game. Okay, she beat the hell out of Jessica Andrade, that blowed up strawweight, who need to be a bantamweight. Okay, then she came in. And we know that she won the fight against Ashley Evans Smith. Yes, I know Ashley Evans Smith hand got raised, but Marion even explained that when it said that the judge actually mistaked her scorecard for Ashley Evans Smith's scorecard. Okay, she beat the hell out of Ashley. There's no denying. Every MMA analyst on the planet, okay, every last one, even the professional ones, they said, Marion, how did Marion Renaud not get that decision? And you want to know who Ashley Evans Smith is? She is the first person to defeat Fallon Fox, the first transgender woman fighting in mixed martial arts. That's right, a man fighting with women. Okay, who did she beat? Who did she not? I mean, look, she had Ashley Evans Smith looking like a pumpkin pie. She beat her down so bad. How you gonna explain this? Okay, Eye Candy. How are you gonna explain this? Okay. Then she came in. Okay. Hold on, hold on.
We can't stop him, Lala. We can't stop him.
Okay.
He on the road right there. Go, coach.
And remember, Jessica Andrade was having problem making strawweight. See, you need to go watch your fights. You need to watch your fights. You are never going to win a debate against me. You need to come live so I can eat you right now. She whooped Jessica Andrade, who at the time had trouble making a strawweight limit. So what did Jessica have to do? Wait, are you trying to say Jessica not a good fighter? Are you trying to say Jessica is not a good fighter? As a matter of fact, she submitted Jessica Andrade. The girl that just beat the hell out of Carolina, no, the one that just beat the hell out of Claudia Gadelha. How you gonna explain this? How is Eye Candy gonna explain this one? How?
So I candy. That was. Go ahead, coach. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to say the only like people on her resume who I'm like, they ain't that great. Okay, you know, Duty Avenant wasn't that great. And when she fought Betchko here, I just think this is not the same version of Betchko. That's my opinion, okay? Because this the Betchko here. I'm trying to think. Wait a minute. No. She fought a pretty good version of Betchko here because Marion Renault gave Betch a concussion. I don't even know how you give somebody a concussion. They don't stop the fight, okay? I don't even know how you give them a concussion. They ain't stopping the fight. I still don't get that one. And, you know, people trying to talk bad about her last fight in Bernardo. But tell me, this girl Bernardo had been fighting already. This girl is a world black belt. Okay, she's a world champion black belt, BJJ artist. Okay, world champion. Stop it. But see, and then I can't. You saying she recently lost? But see, when Marion fought Alexis, she was relevant. How you gonna explain that? Please do your homework. Okay, please understand who you up against. Okay, right now, I mean, you know, you're not. I'm not a guy. I'm doing this solo. Okay. I'm not a guy looking at a box wreck or whatever what they call it. I'm not looking at that crap. A sure dog, a piss dog. I'm not looking at that. Coach, you're pulling stuff off your computer. That's what you're doing.
Well, let's let her punch back, coach. Here she is. Let's let her get her punching back. Alexis I can't even pronounce. I don't like saying people's name wrong. Recently lost to a 5-5 fighter, Jessica Andrade. You see how small that girl is.
Recently. Jessica Andrade ain't small.
You can't compare straw weights to bantam weights, coach. I just wanted to get her punching back for.
She fought in straw. She fought as a bantamweight. So tell it to Jessica Andrade. Ain't nobody tell her to go up. She should have made the weight in the strawweight division. She was struggling back then. I already put that out. You have no argument. Jessica Andrade was struggling back then. She couldn't even make the weight. Jessica Andrade is a huge strawweight, very big, bully in the whole division. How you gonna explain that? How is she gonna explain all of this? How?
Well,
okay.
Go ahead.
What do you know about Alexis Dufresne, Eye Candy? What do you know about her? Who has she fought? Okay, I want you to tell me 3 people Alexis Dufresne has fought. Don't go to Sure Dog. Get off Sure Dog. Answer right now in the next 3 seconds off the top of your head. I bet you I can tell you who she fought. I can tell you she fought Marlos Conan, Hall of Famer. She fought Gabby Holloway. Tough competition. Lost to Gabby. Come on. Can you tell me?
Coach, I'm going to call a standing 8 count right here. I'm calling the standing 8 count. Coach.
She fought Cheesecake. No. She fought Cheesecake.
Stop it, coach. Stop it. We call it.
I'm looking at my phone. I'm looking at my phone. I'm looking at the. Come on. Let's go.
Help me, Lala. Help me. Let's bing, bing, bing. That's the end of the round. That's the end of the round, coach. Let Eye Candy go back and get some water. Let her coach talk to her a little bit. Eye Candy, take your time. You can come back, Eye Candy. We believe in you over here. Now, coach, we just had, it looks like my man Singh just jumped in and he said that Marion should fight Betch Kahea. What do you think about that fight? Betch, she seems like she'll take anybody. Well, you know how that is. But you think Marion should do that?
No, she go beat this version of Betch Kahea. She gave her a concussion the first time. Betch Kahea be going to sleep, man. I'm serious. This version of Betch Kahea is one that's been concussed, man. And I don't even think she get full credit for beating Betch. Is that going to move up in the rankings? No, Betch is ranked, number 14 now? Why would she take that fight? No, Mari need to be on the phone. Like, whoa. Wait a minute. How the heck is Jermaine Durandame getting Caitlin Vieri? No. That's my fight. Okay? That's my fight. That is my fight. But see, and Eric, let me go ahead and let me just completely, okay, let me go ahead and completely just put the napalm bomb on Eye Candy because she's still going. Gabby is 5-5 now. You got to understand relevancy. Okay. Gabby Holloway, she fought the great Latoya Walker, the only woman in women's MMA who could have stood 4 rounds with Chris Cyborg. Gabby Holloway, hey, you know what? Gabby Holloway got some fights under her belt. Trust me, that ain't no bum. How you gonna explain? See, you need to know your fighters. You really need to know your fighters before you come at me. And when you come at me, okay, you got to come at me correct, because this stuff you talking, this light work, this easy work. Okay, I ain't got to look nothing up. This is easy work right now.
Well, look, now look again. Bing, 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 bing. Round call. We'll call that a round right there. We're not saying that's the end of the fight. That's just the end of the round. Sometimes you just have to have the end of the right. My man TC said this is a good fight. So we have to, I think Lala just said somebody was wobbly.
Coach.
So check this out. Check this out. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna call that one right there. Coach, as we take a breath, we want to encourage everybody, even though we see Coach coming back hard, we want to encourage you guys. This is what makes the chat blow up. This is what makes it live in here, y'all. Y'all got to come on. Ask your question. Look, I Candy said she don't want to break, Coach. I Candy said she don't want to break. Jermaine would have knocked out Martin our Cole. Martin is lucky that fight didn't happen. I'm trying to give our Candy a moment, and she don't want it. So, Coach, go ahead.
And she is no good on the ground. Jermaine Durandame is no good on the ground, and we know that what happens to Jermaine Durandame when she faces these BJJ experts. We know what happened. I mean, look what happened when she fought Amanda Nunes. What was Amanda Nunes? A BJJ expert. Did you forget about that? Oh, you didn't know that, did you? Sure you didn't.
Okay, I see my man Stamina's even trying to ring the bell. Everybody's trying to ring the bell.
Yeah.
And look, here's I Candy again. I Candy again.
Okay.
I Candy said Latoya Walker, the same one who got dropped by Charmaine Tweet.
Yeah.
Coach.
Hey, the same one. She didn't get dropped. She got hit with a spinning back fist, and the referee stopped the fight prematurely because matter of fact, I interviewed Latoya Walker. Latoya Walker said she was not in any trouble in that fight, and she wasn't. If you look at the fight, that referee never gave her time to recover. I wonder why he jumped in so fast, because Latoya Walker was dominating that entire fight. Okay, but hey, but this the same Charmaine Tweet that damn near knocked out Megan Anderson. How you gonna explain this?
I feel like a referee right now because they say referees can't stop the fight as long as that fighter's throwing punches back. She keeps punching back. I keep trying to jump in, but she keeps punching back. And first of all, respect to I Can't win. But I respect I Candy for this, Coach, and I know you do too. I know you do too. You respect when people come in and they start giving it to you. That's what we want. We want it to be going like that. So let's move on to this one. We'll do a segue. We'll move. You know I love those good segues. We'll segue this thought. We'll segue this Marion talk into. Let's go back over and let's answer the question, because if Coach, I got a question for you, Lala. You can jump on this one too. If Amanda does not fight, you know what? I'm gonna ask this question first because this was something that was coming up. Coach, somebody asked a question before the fight started, before you and I Candy got it cracking. Somebody asked a question about if Holly won't fight Cyborg, who do you see is a logical opponent for Cyborg?
Lala, you go first.
He did it again. He wants Who is a logical opponent if Holly won't fight Cyborg? Who is Holly really gonna fight? I mean, who is Cyborg really gonna fight?
I don't know. I mean, there's nobody wants to fight her.
I can't see it either. I don't know what they're gonna have to do. Is Tanya Evans gonna come do it again?
Who cast the ghost? I don't know. Nobody wants to fight this chick. I can't even come off the top of my head.
I can't either. Coach, you got anybody? Coach, you got anybody for a Cyborg that might actually take the fight?
Hold on, Eric. One real quick. Let me ask if anybody in the comment section, you're Brazilian and you speak a little Portuguese. Just let me know. If you're Brazilian, you speak any Portuguese, because got an interview. I've been trying to get this fighter, but see, the person don't speak English, so So Eric, you might want to re-ask that.
Okay. Yeah. If anybody Brazilian, let's get it. Coach, you might tell them how to hit you up. Tell them how to get with you on that. We need somebody to jump on and be the translator for Coach and for the Brazilian Portuguese fighter. So how can they hit you up to give you the info to let them know, Coach?
Hey, how to hit me up? Shoot. Go to YouTube and hit me in a YouTube message. or
Yeah.
just leave a comment, drop your information and message, leave me a message on YouTube. I get it.
Okay, so we'll do it
Okay.
like that. Okay, somebody come through and be the translator for an interview from my man, Coach. Now, Coach, the question was, let me get you back on this question right here. What is Cyborg's next move if Holly doesn't want to fight her? Who's gonna fight her? So who's gonna fight Cyborg?
Mm. Oh boy. Mm.
Some people said Antonina, Coach. So I see TC just said Antonina needs to stay far away. What do you think about that?
Nah, she's not gonna fight. Antonina won't fight Cyborg because one, Antonina is not gonna move up to 145 pounds. She's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because Jarena Jojo Bars tried to, get a fight with her at 145, and Antonina was like, nope, that's too
Mm-hmm.
much weight. I can't come up that far. Antonina would do it. Antonina probably they would have to work out an agreement. It'd have to be a catch weight of 140 if Antonina were to do it. And to be honest, I don't think Antonina could defeat Chris Cyborg in the octagon. For one, Antonina need about 2 more years, man, before because she's been like really Muay Thai heavy right now. And see, yeah, you can train it every day, but if you hadn't been in the octagon actually fighting, then it's totally different. Training and actually fighting is different. Even though she is sparring every day with Valentina, she's sparring with her and she's getting a lot of good work and a lot of good rounds. But Antonina's, most of her fights, they've been just striking, Muay Thai, kickboxing. That's her bread and butter. So she would need a few fights to really, really deal with Chris Cyborg, man. She would really need some time, And then too, the weight thing, and Chris Cyborg is going to come in heavier. So that all matters, when you're fighting at 15, 20 pounds, that it matters. And I can't see Antonina overcoming the weight differential to defeat Chris Cyborg. And, kicking her and Antonina is effective. She's the stronger of the two. And I think Antonina's the more skilled striker of the two between her and Valentina. But I think though that Antonina probably would have to accumulate a lot of punches to even hurt Cyborg. That's just me looking how they both fight. I don't think Antonina will actually, and you got to hurt Cyborg quick. Like
Quick.
you can't let the fight draw on because the longer Cyborg is there, the more chance that you got to get in TKO. That's just how it is.
Mm-hmm. Coach, what do you see is Antonina? What do you see as her true ceiling when she comes into MMA? Do you see her eventually? I know every time we get Roger on, I know you were asking for it. Bring her over, bring her over, bring her over. What do you really think she's gonna do in the MMA rules? How do you see that playing out for her?
I think she can be the bantamweight champion if she
Ooh.
if she do it right. Honestly, her skill set, man, she's skillful. She can be the bantamweight champion, man. It's there. The tool set's been there her whole life, man. She's been training the sport her whole life. She's just been the MMA fighter doing Muay Thai. And I say that, and I said to Roger if he was here, I think Antonina would go in there and dominate the bantamweight division. I think she would do it. And I think if she wrestles, it really, really develop the ground game even more than what she already has. Really just, concentrate on that because they go to a lot of gyms, man. They see one thing about their camp, they don't stay in just one gym. They go to a lot of different gyms. They fight and spar with a lot of different people. So you got Antonina in 2 years, man. I'm telling you, she's going to be hard to beat, man, because she's long and rangy, and she also know how to tie you up. Antonina has very good takedown skills. Her takedown, all of that stuff is good. Her takedown defense is pretty decent too. And if you're a striker with good takedown defense, you're going to own a division. That's what you're going to do.
Mm. I see it. I see some people in NFS TV said, no, coach, no. He said, I guess he's saying Antonina can't handle it. I see Flower Child said, yes, she can. And Stamina said he needs to watch a little more. But, for the people that are saying no, coach, do you think that they're saying no just because of the challenge and switching over from Muay Thai to MMA? Or do
But
you
see,
think they just they haven't seen enough of Antonina yet?
yeah, they just don't know. Antonina has had several MMA fights. It's just she's been inactive because she's been really focusing on Muay Thai all this time. She's had several MMA fights, okay? Like and that record on Sherdog that people keep looking at, that's not her, that's not indicative, that's not her record. She's
Mm-hmm.
got many more fights in MMA. I interviewed Antonina. She was like, you know what, Sherdog is wrong. She said,
Mm.
I've had a lot of MMA fights. I know, she says, I know how to fight MMA, but my heart is in Muay Thai. See, that's what she says. But see, now I think that it's too many people pulling out of fights with Antonina. Either something happens, they don't want to fight the girl. Everything happens. So she is forced to fight these opponents that, she ain't prepared for them. and she still beat him. I mean, she fought Anissa, and we had Anissa on the show.
Yeah, great person. We love this.
Yeah, she fought Anissa, a high level striker that you hadn't prepared for. That was a dangerous fight. Okay, then I can't remember her last fight. She fought the girl pulled out, and then she fought somebody else who was a high level striker. But these girls are not getting the time. So here's MMA, and the rarity of people pulling out of MMA is lower than Muay Thai. So Antonina would get in, she'd be challenging herself because Antonina want to be tested, man. In Muay Thai at 135 pounds, there's no test. She can't be tested. Now it's time for her to get tested, and she need to go the MMA route. Go ahead and do what she meant to do.
Do you think she's gonna go? Is she gonna go through Invicta? You think you see her jumping straight to UFC? Or are they gonna try out at the? What do you think? Because her sister, with the namesake, would Dana be tempted to bring her straight in, or is she gonna have to go the other route first?
I'm sure that'll be a lucrative, man. It'll be real lucrative if Dana did it, because now he'll be having this whole mindset like, oh, okay, wait a minute, one sister having a belt in one division and the other one. And see, this would now Valentina, see what would happen if Valentina were to win both belts, then Dana White, they would automatically strip Valentina of one of the belts because they did it to Conor McGregor. You can't, they're not going to allow you to have two belts. You'll go on record as having two belts, but you can't have two belts. So that will leave the division open for Amanda and Antonina to go battle. And that's what's going to happen. I mean, she's, it's some tough people in the bantamweight division that people say that division weak, and I'm trying to figure out, like, how do you figure it's weak? Because Juliana Pena, she's going to come back, okay?
Yeah.
Juliana will return. Okay, Kat Zingano is going to fight again. Sarah McMahon is coming back. You got, Alexis Davis, who is extremely tough. She's going to fight again. That division is a tough division. Then you got Tanya Evinger in the division. She's going to come back. So you got all these people in this division that it's just, there it is.
And I see it right now. I feel like it's going to be like after she gets her warm-up MMA fights. But once she comes into the UFC, I think it's going to be somebody like Sarah McMahon. I think it's going to be that type of name, that type of person with some name, with some name recognition at the top of the division, but somebody who's been there, they can get a gauge. I think that'll be the smart place to start her. And if I'm Dana, just me thinking pure business right here, I would get Antonina in sooner than later, because let's say that her transition is not as successful. You want to go ahead because it's going to be some money. It's going to be some namesake there. You want to go ahead and get paid for it, because if she does lose, you want to be receiving that when she loses. So I think they should get in sooner than later.
Now, Eric, it's a couple of people I gotta disagree with y'all, TJ and TC.
Here we go.
Antonina has a killer. Have you ever watched any of her fights? Antonina is walking people down, cutting off the ring in these fights. Antonina, she did that to Anissa. She walked her down, cut down the ring, it was a ring. She cut the ring off. Antonina actually is more offensive than Valentina. You got to watch the fights. Antonina throws a heck of a lot more punches and kicks than Valentina will. Valentina is much more defensive. She's going to be more defensive. She's going to back up. She's going to trap you. Antonina is actually going to come straight ahead, and she's going to be very offensive. Antonina throws a lot of strikes in the fight. So I disagree with that.
You had to jump in and destabilize America. Lala, I don't know if you see it. He said you're too quiet. He said you're too quiet, Lala. He said you've been too silent.
Too much. So I'm just destabilize America.
You did what now? I'm sorry, the phone went out.
That I'm being schooled. I don't know too much about Antonina, so I'm being schooled right.
Okay, I hear you. So destabilize, she gonna come back in. She's soaking it in. You got your sponge going right now, right, Lala? You getting your sponge on? I hear you.
And this is it's okay. This is okay. It's a fan channel. We're all fans. All of us are fans. It don't matter what your knowledge level is. Lala has been, been on like several of these panels. So, and I always like her perspective, because she's going to look at it from a non-biased sort of way, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So,
and TC swinging back. TC swinging back. And we know one thing about TC Johnson. That's why I love this cat. Will keep it real and come back. He just said everything he said. He said he don't agree with that at all, Coach. He just said, I guess. So it's TC who you spoke about, who was saying that Antonina. TC, are you saying that you just don't believe that Antonina is more aggressive offensively than Valentina? Is that what you don't agree with? I want to give TC a chance to answer this before we let Coach go. Before we let Coach swing back here. Come on, TC, talk to me, baby. Talk to me.
He must have been watching this fight then. He must have watched that fight.
Ooh, yeah. Well, we'll give TC a moment to do that. But anyway, so I don't think I don't think we have. Like I said, I don't think people are asking for Cyborg. But Coach, from when we spoke to Roger, oh, that's what he said. He said, "Yep, there he is. I told you he speak his mind. He just doesn't feel like that." So, Coach, you're using the Anissa fight as the fight you would point him to for proof of what you're saying.
No, the Anissa fight. I mean, her last Muay Thai fight that she fought. Well, all of her Muay Thai fights. I mean, she cutting off the ring.
Yeah.
She's completely cutting off the ring, limiting these girls' movement, and Antonina comes straight ahead. That's what she does. Go watch any of her fights. Watch them all. Antonina throws more punches, more kicks than Valentina. Antonina is an offense. Antonina is a machine gun. Valentina is a sniper.
Mm. Well, and I think that's the whole thing. With somebody else just jumped in, Coach. Look at Bullet KO said completely wrong about Antonina. They're swinging back about Antonina, Coach. You got anything else?
I don't know. I don't know if he's talking to me. I think Antonina is offensive.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he talking to those guys. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Bullet KO. Bullet KO, who you talking to? Who's completely wrong? We'd like to know because we want to talk about it. We want some interaction going tonight.
Antonina can bang. I keep telling you she can bang. I'm not. How am I exaggerating Antonina? Antonina can fight. Like who is? I mean, tell me completely. Antonina can fight, and Antonina is a banger with technique.
So here's one, Coach. Here's a direct question for you, Coach. So you say she can be champ. This is from NFS TV. So you say she can be champ. Who can she currently beat right now? Go down the list. If she came over, where would she be ranked?
Easy work. Easy work. God, dog. Okay, so you want? Okay, let me think. The first top 10 bantamweights. Hold on, I'm trying to do it off the top of my head. Wait a minute.
And as you get that, Coach, Bullet KO was on your side. Bullet KO said she wasn't talking. Bullet KO said he wasn't talking about you. So
I don't looked at every Antonina Shevchenko fight that I can find. I know what I'm talking about. So I ain't got to worry about that. I done researched Antonina for over 100 hours. So I know what I'm doing. Let me see. Oh, okay. We can go up to she'll beat Leslie Smith. Betchko Hill. Okay. I had to pull up the list. Okay. She can beat what? Chikugian. I think. Let me see. Hold on. Who else do I think she can beat? Let me see. I had to pull up this list. Okay, she can beat Smith, Chikugian. I had to think if it's a stand-up battle, I favor her to beat Marion Renault if it's stand. But if it go to the ground, I think Marion is better on the ground. So that be a toss-up. As long as Marion can't take her down, she good. I think she can handle Liz Carmouche. I think it'll be a tough fight with Alexis Davis. I think she'll beat Jermaine Durandame because she's a better striker than Jermaine, and Jermaine's not trying to go to the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's just the start. But then, see, you got to understand, too, these girls, they've all been fighting MMA. They've been doing that for a while. Antonina trains MMA, but going into the octagon and training is two different things. And if you've been fighting, it's going to take Antonina some time to really get into the MMA swing of things, even though she's been training, and she's been training with Valentina and different people. She's been focused more on her Muay Thai. I mean, and that's it, But watch, I'm telling you, let her take a couple of MMA bouts. Let her really get into the swing of MMA. She gonna look like, look, who is this? I mean, she gonna go in there and completely do what she's supposed to do. That's go in there and dominate.
I hear you. And sometimes people just have different opinions on fighters. Like you and TC, you just see two different things in Antonina, and that can happen because, like he said, TC said he's been watching since she was 14, so he's been watching a lot of her fights, and you guys agree to disagree right there. But this is one of those things. If she comes over, it will be answered. Everything will be answered in the octagon. Because I don't think, because he doesn't think she can beat Smith, and you think she can beat Smith. So that's just one of those things we have to see. So let's see.
What?
Coach.
Antonina, tell me. Antonina is faster, accurate. Okay, Candy, I'm gonna challenge you to do this. Go do your homework, okay? I want you to go look up the accuracy, okay, between Antonina Shevchenko and Jermaine Durandame. And if you can sit here with a straight face and tell me that Jermaine Durandame is a better striker than Antonina Shevchenko, you know what? I'll stop talking. If you can sit here with a straight face, they're both accurate, but Antonina is a different skill level. I guarantee you get them in a Muay Thai bout, Antonina wins. The only thing Antonina got to do is not get caught with Jermaine's right. If Antonina don't get caught, because Jermaine Durandame, she got a deadly right hand.
She does.
And when she lay that leather, when she lay that iron hammer, I'm gonna tell you, it's a wrap. Okay. Let me see.
And
Okay, now. Okay, whoa. Now, are we talking about competition in MMA or are we talking about competition in Muay Thai?
are we
Because
answering the question? Antonina's fighting competition level 3 levels down. Is that what you're answering now, Coach?
yeah, because she's saying where Antonina's fighting comp 3 levels down. Now, if you're talking about in Muay Thai, no, she fought the best strikers in the world.
Mm.
Okay,
I think that's TJ, Coach. TJ says she just not UFC ready yet. He just don't think she ready. He don't think she ready. And you think she ready, right?
she gonna beat Jermaine Durandame. Jermaine Durandame is not. Look, Jermaine has no ground game. What is there to understand? Jermaine does not know how to fight on the ground. Antonina does.
Mm.
Antonina is proficient at taking. She can take you down easily. Do you not see? What do people ever watch the fights? Like I'm trying to get this. Antonina knows can take you down just like that. Jermaine Durandame has no ground game. What happens to Jermaine when she's on her back? She gets completely pummeled to death, y'all. Come on, man, stop. Yeah, I don't watch Jermaine's Muay Thai fights. I did a film study on Jermaine Durandame. I did a film study on Valentina. Okay, I've studied Anthony. I'm telling you, no, I don't see it. I don't see it in a Muay Thai boxing. It doesn't matter. Jermaine Durandame is not beating Antonina Shevchenko. She's not.
Well, that's the,
Sorry.
I can't see. This is what makes it great for her to come over. This is why she needs to come over. And I know Lala, you agree with that. She needs to come over. We need to prove it, right? We gotta prove it.
Yeah.
We gotta see what happens.
Wait,
So
hold on, Eric. Let me answer. I'm sorry, yeah. If
go
she
ahead.
can beat GDR, can she beat Holm? Wait a minute. Out of the two Shevchenko sisters, I'm trying to tell y'all, the one that's the most dangerous is Antonina. And
Oh.
they training every day together. They're training together every day. Valentina, they're training together. Valentina went in there and starched Holly. I think Antonina would probably hit her with more punches.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. How you gonna explain this?
Well, Coach, and when you say this, I think you got to understand that most people, it's out of respect for Valentina. People know how dangerous Valentina Shevchenko is, and for you to make a statement and say the more dangerous one is Anthony, you got to understand that's just how people feel, and they like, I can't see it, I can't see it. But I know you have done the homework, and some people out here, TC, some of the other guys have said they did the homework too. But you're just saying, in your experience, what exactly, Coach? Let's go ahead and drop some of your knowledge out here, Coach. Technically, what makes her more dangerous? Not just saying she's more dangerous. Tell them technically why you say Antonina is the more dangerous sister.
Antonina can fight from all ranges. She can beat you up on the inside. She can beat you up at mid range. She can beat you up at long range. She will kick the legs from up under you. When she throws a head kick, you can't even see them coming because they're very swift. Antonina has a speed. She's very fast. Okay, she's extremely fast. And again, I think that she's the more powerful of the two. I think that she's going to hit you with more offense. Okay, she's very, very aggressive. See, and don't let the fact that Antonina is very passive when you speak to her. See, don't let that fool you. When she get in an octagon, she's aggressive, extreme, and Antonina is looking to inflict the most amount of damage. Whereas I think Valentina is looking to try to hit you at your critical points. Like Valentina's trying to hit you at a critical point that's going to hurt you. Antonina is trying to accumulate damage, and that's the difference that I see between the two. Antonina is very good at not taking punishment. She's going to slip. I mean, how many punches can you see Antonina, man? She's slipping punches all the way. She's checking the low leg kicks, man. Well, a lot of fighters, they're not very good at checking low leg kicks. I mean, when a kick is thrown in Antonina's way, she's checking those kicks, man. And I'm telling you, Antonina also, too, her style, when she cuts off that octagon, she's taking away the offenses of her opponent. She's taking all that stuff away. And then you let Antonina put you in a Muay Thai clinch, it's pretty much, it's over. It's over. Like she's going to do and inflict damage. She's going to hit you, and she's going to keep hitting you over and over and over. While you trying to rest, okay? She's still throwing punches. While you trying to back up, she's still hitting you with punches because now she's closing the distance and she's sitting in your chest, okay? She's in your grill. When you trying to back up, she's in your grill, okay? She's hitting you with different punches from different angles. And she's very, very hard to hit.
Well, see that, and see now, you guys got to give him credit. I know my man TJ was just saying, Coach is just speaking because he's a fan. That's a fan
Wait.
perspective.
Let me tell you, okay, Antonina has a degree of martial arts. Okay, she got a degree. She got a degree in boxing, Muay Thai. Look, they don't have degrees. You don't get these belts because I'm exaggerating your abilities. They don't give you belts. They don't give you degrees because your abilities are exaggerated. What that means is that you can go in there and whoop somebody's ass and you got a degree to do it. See, that's what that means. You got to do your homework. Why am I over exaggerating Antonina's skill set? If you go look at the fight, I ain't got to exaggerate. Her skill sets, they speak for themselves, okay? Everything that she does, her jab. I mean, do you understand why Antonina throws a jab at a certain angle? I mean, do you understand? How does she adjust her jab when she's fighting somebody shorter than her? Do you understand that? Okay, how does Antonina adjust her jab when the person is longer than her? Have you studied that? Because the coach has. Okay, and the coach can sit here and tell you all of this stuff. Sorry, that's just how it is.
And I think what TJ just said here, Coach, when he said until she demonstrates those skills in the top flight, she's unproven, Coach. Now, here's the thing. Of course, she's unproven. Now the fight hadn't happened yet. I think, Coach, what he's trying to do is in MMA. He's saying until she jumps into that octagon and shows these things you talk about, he's just gonna take this is, you I guess he's just trying to say you're a big fan of Antonina, but how close are we to, Coach? When is her first? Because I know we just spoke. You made a video I saw recently. When is her first MMA fight? When is this coming?
Well, she already had her first MMA fight. Well, it's not her first MMA fight.
I'm sorry, the next one. I'm sorry.
Her next one, she's fighting I think it's December the 22nd for Phoenix.
Okay.
Fight championships. And she's fighting, I forgot the girl's name. What's her name? Valerie. Let me look it up. I'm looking at my video list now. She fighting Valerie. Crap. It's versus Valerie. I'll tell y'all in like 1 second. Good grief versus Valerie. I'm looking at my video list. Dang, dude. I made this many videos, man. Good grief.
And you guys get some more questions because your boy E, I got about 15, 20 more minutes. I got to get ready to jump off here. Because
I got to jump off.
I got to roll too. But if y'all have anything else here in the last 15 minutes that you want to bring up, that you want to answer, throw the question out now. Any questions for Coach, me or Lala?
Yeah, she's fighting Valerie Demerge. Okay, and it's December the 22nd. So, yeah, that's her next bout in MMA.
Yeah, and I think they said she just needs a quality top fight MMA opponent on her resume to speak, and she can. Then as TJ said, we can see what she can do factually. Now, facts is a very fluid term, TJ, and I know TJ speaking about facts as factually what happened inside of an octagon, but Coach in his own way is giving facts of what he feels. Coach is just not throwing an opinion out there; he's giving you a breakdown. But at the end of the day, TJ is saying until she does it in the octagon, we don't know. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna call that one we'll just have to call that one a draw because it's just a difference of opinion here, it seems, Anthony. So we'll be willing to see that one again. So that was a good one. That was another good scrap. Any other questions, guys? We're getting ready to get off here soon. You guys got anything else?
What about you? What about you, Lala?
What about me?
The fight been over, Flower Child. Girl, you can't fight.
No, Flower Child. Flower Child was saying I can't leave because I'm playing referee. Because we're trying to throw the referee out here.
Exactly, Flower Child.
No, because then Lala can be the referee. After I leave, Lala, you can do the referee.
Oh, no.
I say she out too. She ain't staying on here playing with y'all all night.
Yeah, so anybody else, Coach, you in the closing as we get this, because we got 30 people and we got 30 people here and 20 likes. That means we need 10 more people to hit that like button real quick.
Smash that like button.
But I do want to give a special shout out, guys, to what we're doing right here. I love everybody coming back. And Coach, you might want to throw it out there to him and let him know. Coach enjoys this. Coach likes when y'all hit him with the questions. So this is something that we encourage you guys to do. Hit the questions. If Coach says something to you like, what? Jump in there just like we saw Eye Candy doing. We saw TJ. We saw TC. We saw everybody jumping in. Feel free to jump in at any time when we say something you guys need clarification on. That's what makes the chat pop off. So,
and let me end this with this, TJ. What makes the reason why Valentina and Antonina are so successful because they have a good team behind them. See, it would be stupid of Antonina's manager and her whole team to put her in a fight against somebody who's been fighting MMA for the last 10 years and she's been training more. See, it's common sense. You let your fighter build up. You let them build up to the level that they can get to, which, again, training MMA and actually going to fight people who've been fighting, who done had. See, it's like, okay, you've been training, for 10 years, but then you go fight somebody who's been in 10 MMA fights. It's not the same because you're not fighting in MMA. You're still not using your MMA skills. When you're supposed to use them, you're still not doing it. So her coach will be, you know, I mean, her management coach, and they'd be dumb to throw her in there against like a top 5 UFC opponent. No, I mean, just get a girl about 18, 19 months. She'd be ready to go. Easy work.
Man. Well, we got one more,
Hello?
coach. We got one more, coach. We got another question since we got our last 8 minutes
Oh, wait
right
a minute.
here.
I done lost y'all.
No,
Oh.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, they back. I'm still here.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Coach, we got somebody here just popped up and said, did you see Antonina's last Muay Thai fight in 217? I was wondering what you thought, I guess thought instead of fault of the fact that she lost. I don't remember that fight. What, you got anything on that, coach? Oh, he said her last MMA fight that I think he's trying to say MMA fight that is. This person doesn't have a name, so it's hard for me to, you know, just dash.
She didn't lose. She didn't lose a Muay Thai fight in 2017. That's erroneous.
What about?
Sorry about that.
What about her last MMA fight? Did she lose that one? Is that what you're talking about?
No, she won it.
Okay, so dash. I wanted to get your question answers, but coach is saying that your question didn't really happen. So it didn't really happen. So we just gonna say that she didn't lose. So
she won her last MMA fight against Anissa Hadawi.
Yeah. So So we'll just say that if you can get that fight, dash. If you can bring up that fighter's name that you're speaking of, if you want to check it real quick, we got about 5 minutes and bring that in. We just need to know the name of who you're speaking of. Yeah. That's all. So good. Thank you for asking the question. No, we appreciate it.
Yeah, that was a great question. It was so goody two shoes, buddy.
Yeah. All right. Well, that got anything. Oh, again, before you guys close, I think Stamina said he had someone. We if coach is looking for, what did you say, Portuguese, Brazilian interview, Portuguese, we want to get that out again, a translator. We want to ask the people about that again, coach. What do you need again? Tell them.
Okay, I need somebody who speaks Portuguese. Okay, just anybody you speak Portuguese, hit me up because I got a fighter that really wants to interview with me, but she is not going to try to engage me in talking the English language since my English language is not as, let's just say, great. I don't think she want to challenge any of us Americans in English because I think we kind of intimidate the fighter, but she will talk only if it's a translator and I understand because she don't want to be embarrassed, you know?
I understand that too, absolutely. And so you need Portuguese. So somebody hit coach up. Y'all get in that box. If you're really willing to do it and you come in, it won't be any pressure on you. The only thing you'll have to do is translate. Hit your coach up. Go to any of his matter of fact, come into this comment section when we close this video. Why don't you just jump right into this comment section right here? Give me information and you'll hit them up, right, coach?
That's right.
Yeah.
You do it. You know, the coach will get to you. The coach will, you know, I'll tell you what, when I get these, that's just the way that is, t-shirts, I'll probably give you one. I may even give you an Ass Whoop Woman t-shirt with Angela Magani on the front. I try to give you something. Okay.
Yeah. Last question. We'll wrap it up with this one, Coach. TJ's last question. How long do you think Angela will stay in one championship? How long do you think she's gonna stay over there?
TJ is trying to be a troll. He's trolling Angela unstoppably. TJ, Eric, this is the napalm bomb for TJ. Okay. Hey, Eric, are you ready for this napalm bomb?
Hey, we might as well end it on a napalm bomb.
Lala, are you ready for the napalm bomb?
I guess so.
Hey, now you need to sound a little bit more excited than that, Lala. I thought I was
Come
your
on,
friend.
Lala. Last one, Lala. Rev it up one more time. Lala said, I'm tired. Y'all had me on here too long.
That's okay, Lala. That's okay. We still love you. I love you, okay? It's no big deal.
I love it too. Go
okay.
Ahead, drop it.
Napalm bomb. If Angela Unstoppable Lee is garbage, and you think that somebody's going to knock her out and beat her up, right? Angela Unstoppable Lee had her car flip over 6 times and the car couldn't even knock her out. How you going to explain that?
Oh, my goodness. Okay, we'll stop it right there.
The napalm bomb. He's done.
A car flip. And I saw TC ask, how is she doing, Coach? Would you happen to have any kind of, have you heard any medical update on Angela? Real talk? Do you know how she's doing?
Nah, you know what? When I checked Twitter, and it's kind of, she's not really talking much about it. She did know, what she did say is that, she did get a concussion. So
yeah,
she got to be out for a while because they got a concussion protocol, and she does not know when she's going to be able to fight again, but she just got some bruises, man. And she showed some of the bruises, man, but she left out of there virtually, injury free. And this is a car that flipped over 6 times, man.
Ooh,
6.
that's a lesson right there, man. That was tough right there. All right, so everybody, we want to just go ahead and say, Coach, if you want to close it up, I'll let you close it up. But I do want to give a special shout out to everybody in here who jumped in. Look at TJ still trying to go. TJ, you got to catch us on the next one, bro. Keep
Yeah.
that, keep it right there because we want to come back to you.
Look, man, he's already done. The nail palm bomb finished, man. Be quiet.
That's my man,
If
though.
a car can't knock out, then yeah, ain't nobody knocking out, man. Go on with that, man.
That's my man, TJ. Though we got love for TJ. So, Coach, you want to shut us down here, man?
Yeah, on behalf of my girl Lala,
Yeah.
say bye to everybody. They're gonna miss your lovely face. She said, sure.
Lala said, y'all kept me too long.
And guys, go subscribe to Amazing Eric,
Who that?
the best moderator on YouTube, and definitely moderates all these podcasts. When him and I get on, it's electric, and we get Lala on. Hey, we get fans on. It's good, man. But guys, go subscribe to the channel. Also go subscribe to Jimmy J Smooth, a
Yes,
couple
sir.
other guys that come on, and he does some of the panel with us. And I wonder what happened to Lavelle Williams tonight, but we'll
Yeah, I
try to.
was looking for Lavelle. I was looking for Lavelle.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll get him. He's probably at a party, man. It's the party
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right, my Pete. Well, you
Okay.
guys hit that like button. Everybody close it down. Hit that like button. We'll be getting back with you guys soon. And sometimes if you guys have a chat, I had a few of you guys come into my comment section. That if you guys have something that you want Coach and I to speak on in the podcast, jump in the comment section. Let us know because we want to bring you guys all the information, all the subjects you want to talk about. So if there's anything you want us to chop up, let us know and we'll do it.
Oh, you get.
Okay. All right, you kid. All right, into the next one. We out. Peace.
Peace.